Hello everyone and welcome to Skullgirls Be Great. This is the audio test we will be starting soon. Please let me know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud. Actually, it's just me again, isn't it? It's just me again. Make sure I am very clearly audible and the game is just barely audible. I want you to enjoy the beautiful sound of the music of Skullgirls, but at the same time, I want to make sure my commentary is loud and clear. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. How is everyone doing on this Christmas Eve? My holiday rush has basically already started. Pretty much busy all week. Have any of you nerds had a childhood... Nerds had a childhood enough to play soccer rugby? No. There is a style of football / rugby that looked really cool, and I don't remember what it was called. But it might be, you might be thinking of Sugby, or I might be thinking of Sugby, where it was like it's instead of a football, you use an actual round ball, but it's just as aggressive as rugby normally is. There's like a real sport, but I forgot what it's called. I don't think it's Sugby. I was much more of a floor hockey guy. I really, really like floor hockey. I liked floor hockey back when I, actually moved at all. Now I'm just a rotting carcass on a piece of furniture. So many dumb swords. Yeah. I was a sickly child as a kid, for those guys who are relatively new to the stream. Older people might already have heard this story several times, but when I was a little kid, all the way until I was like probably 12 or so, I couldn't really leave the house, and I would be hospitalized very regularly, like every few months, because my body couldn't keep up. After I turned 12, though, then I started doing all sorts of dumb shit, because my body started to function, and it was just like, oh wait, I'm alive. Let me do that living thing. A lot of my hobbies and habits are kind of defined by that. For some reason, you got sick every 2 weeks? Damn. Always on the weekend? That's the worst. For me, it was, if I so much as napped, my immune system would just shut down. So I couldn't really, I never really got sleep at night because I was too sickly to get sleep. And if I did manage to fall asleep, I'd wake up incredibly ill and would often get hospitalized. Not good. Also, please don't tell me seeding is final. Seeding is not. No. Seeding has not been done yet. We're waiting to close. We always close signups before we seed, alright? So relax. It's gonna be okay. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. You might get completely screwed. We'll see. Although I seriously doubt TJ. Like, we'd have to have either a very few amount of people or a lot of really good people join before TJ got seeded, like, at a mid-tier where you would have to fight him. And I don't even know if that's possible. TJ is basically top 3 players in the world, right? Sev doesn't play anymore, so maybe top 2. Want to get into Windjammers? A lot of people do. I don't get it. I really don't get it. You've labbed out optimal jungle routes for your Ivern. Labbed the crap out of Foursquare. Yo, Foursquare was pretty legit. But we played with so many house rules, it was really, really weird. Your one-hand injuries from playing Foursquare? Or is it from labbing Foursquare? I don't know which one's worse. Alright, let me get the logistics out of the way. I'm enjoying chat a little bit too much. Give me just a moment. Stuff. Here's stuff. I really hate Steam. It's such a fucking spaghetti chunk of code. We didn't make it to 30, so no double. How close did we get? Let me refresh this. If we made it to 20, maybe I'll pitch in something. No, we only made it to 12. That's fine. It happens. No double tonight. We didn't even make it halfway. But I expected as much. I expected maybe 18. Like I thought maybe a few extra people would spread the word. We'd get up to 18. And I'd like pad the prize pool by maybe $10, $15 or something. But no dice. It's all good. I just kind of did it to get people excited more than anything else. Let's see. So let's see check-in results. Let's see the check-in results. Everybody is in fact checked in. And so, we're gonna process the check-in results. We're gonna get the show on the road in just a little bit. Would you all kindly sit tight? I am gonna go ahead and wrap up the seating. Well, I got good news and bad news. Graham, you do not have to fight Swift Fox Dash right away. However, Swift Fox Dash does throw a wrench into normal seeding because there have been so many players who've gotten seeding points in the last 3 weeks, and so it was pretty distributed. It was distributed across a lot of players, and not only that, but most of those players actually showed up, which means we're gonna have a bit of a lopsided tournament, but that's okay. I think that makes the bracket a little bit more interesting. You won't see the most predicted matchups, but hey, you know what? It's a good time. We're here for a good time and some money. Hello everyone and welcome to Skullgirls Gr8. This is a standard Skullgirls tournament. Best 3 out of 5 all the way through. 2 sets per round on winner's side will be on stream. If you are participating today, please join the Steam group chat. You can find the Steam group chat by typing !BG8 chat. In the Twitch chat, you'll be provided a link. In that chat, that is where your opponents will find you, where you will find your opponents, and where you will be able to communicate with me about logistics. If you are concerned about any scenario, have any questions, you can also report your scores there if you don't want to report to challenge directly. Of course, everyone has the ability to report their scores to challenge directly. What else? While it is not required, I do sincerely request that everyone plays on Ethernet. For those guys who think your Wi-Fi is fine, that's great and all, but Wi-Fi by inherent infrastructure is just not stable. There's going to be packet drops. It is literally a part of the infrastructure. So for the sake of stability, not speed, stability, we do request people use Ethernet out of respect for your opponent and respect for the event. But not required because, you know, people have circumstances and we've never really restricted people on that before, so it's fine, whatever. What else? What else? Today, on the stream will be 2 sets per round on winner's side until losers round 5. So ideally, we do not have to have losers on stream until losers round 5. If we have to get one of losers round 4 on stream because losers is behind, I understand. It is a little wonky, but it happens. A reminder that as soon as your opponent is available for you to play, please please find your opponent and fight them ASAP. I understand there will be some matches on stream that you really want to watch. Some of these matches are about to be really cool, but don't worry, the VODs will go up right after the stream is over. Until then, we do request that while you are playing in this tournament, you stay A, available in the group chat, and B, aware of your opponent's availability. Make sure you are fighting your opponent as soon as you can, just because we want to make sure the tournament moves smoothly along and we don't linger around for several hours. Shit happens. I get it. But pay attention. You're playing in a tournament, act like it. Also, as a side note, if you do have to go to the bathroom or have to run away for any reason whatsoever, please shoot me either a message, a DM, in Discord, Steam group chat, wherever, just so I know to expect you gone for a little bit. I completely am understanding of that and will not DQ you for that usually, unless you take like 35 minutes in the bathroom when we need your match to play. So, yeah, that's all I got really. If you guys want to go ahead and refresh your challenge page, you will see a finalized bracket. This is the bracket that we will be playing with tonight. Okay, I have not been reading Twitch chat at all throughout all of this. What do people gotta say? Let's see. Don't close signups, got one more person. We already added him. Dive, some targets, you gotta explode. That's nothing related. Kenji wants in on the mic. Alright. Alright, I'm in the group chat. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome. What's good?
Not much, man. I closed my stream in solidarity for yours.
Wow, the respect. You didn't even invade with all of your viewers.
Yeah, I mean, it was Graham and Hensley mainly, so I think they're...
Hensley's not here, I don't think, but Graham's usually here.
Who signed up? Oh, what the fuck? TJ signed up?
Yeah, TJ signs up every now and then.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're about to see some actual gameplay.
Well, on that note, let's go ahead and on stream we'll have Switch Fox Dash versus Varianth, and also, I don't know, Dan Mist versus Gray Arsenic. So we're gonna have block number 1 and then block number 4 on stream. Everyone else should be playing off stream. That means Derb, Swing, Doc, Beautiful Jam, Tyrone, and Turk Toss. You guys should all be playing off stream.
Yeah, that's gonna be. All right, well, I'll actually pay attention because I need to see what he does with this team because like I play this team now.
Well, wait, you don't play a duo though, or did he add on a third?
No, but I mean I played the shell.
Okay, all right.
Because see, this is what I need to do because the shell right now for me is Peacock plus Team Mike Z, right? But I need to switch it to be Team TJ plus beat extend, right? Like that's the mindset I need to shift to. You right? Because like that's actually how you take initiative with the team, is if you think of it like that.
I guess.
Otherwise, my Peacock just dies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess if you, I don't know, Peacock has too much complexity in our neutral for me to really mentally process all of the things that go on. But I guess I do kind of agree that playing it, if you view it as TJ's team and then you add on beat extend, it just helps you play it more aggressively and just in control in general.
Well, it helps me center the perception around Peacock, right? As opposed to like Peacock's like this vestigial like top tier character that I'm playing, and then like because like this is what happens, right? It's also just because Peacock's the character I'm the worst with out of all those three. But what happens is like Peacock maybe gets like a little bit done, and then like it's like okay now like let's see if I can get some shit done with Bella, and Big Band. But it should be like no, this team's really strong up front because that's the highest tier like character on the team. And, like, then we gotta, like, fight after, like, Peacock dies and you gotta start scrapping. You know what I mean? Like, that should be, theoretically, at least. But we'll see how TJ plays it, because obviously, like, he does certain things that I can't do, and then I have, you know, like, access to certain resets that he doesn't because of beat extend. Like, the Vortex is a little bit better because of beat extend. That's the main reason to run it.
Does it actually improve the set play significantly?
It lets you drain on Dizzy more.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call. What do we got? We got Variant in here. Yeah. That is not the set up next. Right now, we do want Dan Mist and Gray Arsenic in here. Not very.
Yeah,
so sit tight.
TJ. By the way, it's Kenji / Show You Ramen. If you're thrown by the name, I don't know if you remember we've met.
Fateful night at CEO Otaku.
Yeah. Was that night? Or I think it might have been Sunday that I like actually talked to him. I don't even remember. It's like a fucking long time ago. Mm-hmm. I'm just able to remember because it's the only major I've ever gone to. Why do we have fucking the lobby full? What's going on here?
Fix it.
Okay.
Kenji at CEO Otaku 2008. Where the lore began.
Yeah. CEO Otaku 2008. Fucking... Yeah, no, I feel that, man. It's all good. It's weird. It's just weird to see someone like from when I was playing, like back then, like at under Show You Ramen refer to me as Jacuzzi. That's the only reason I thought it was weird. It's all good though. I didn't expect you to remember me. We had one interaction and it was playing Skullgirls. Oh damn! What the fuck? He was able to jump out of that? Oh yeah, I have you added still, I think, man. I don't know if do I still have you added? Oh, maybe I don't, because I clean up my fucking friends list like pretty often.
Cross it.
Yeah, it's all good though, man. Like one and done's like a thing. Like you could, like who cares if anyone one and done's like. I think that's the one thing that I don't like about like QM being infinite now is that like there's all this like perceived etiquette of like, oh, do you play to 3? Do you play to 5? Do you play to 10? It's like,
yeah.
do you end on a win? Do you not end on a win? It's like, just leave whenever the fuck you feel like. Leave on a win, leave because you're salty, leave because you think the guy sucks and you're not learning anything. Like, who cares? It's your time. Like, spend it how you want. Like,
yeah.
But there's all these perceived etiquettes of like not switching on a win, like on quick match and shit too. I'm like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, for real. I mean, it's like, I feel like some level of advocate should exist, like up to like 3 games or whatever, like how it was before. And after that, when you just want to go AWOL and do whatever the fuck you want, who cares? And I do feel like I want you to feel bad about it though. Like if you gotta go, you gotta go. You know, like, who cares?
Nah, yeah, it's like go like fucking do crazy shit, teabag the fuck out of people because it just works. Dude, it works, man.
It does.
Like, I remember because, like, I used to teabag a Sploogie a lot when we played it online, and then I met him in real life because he started coming to Salty. He's like, man, why do you do that? I'm like, does it bother you? He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's why, man. Like,
answer your own question.
Yeah. He's cool. Like, he's a cool dude. Like, I love Sploogie. He's a really nice guy. It was just right because, like, it's just like showing you can't like compartmentalize it. It like. Some people are better at it than others, but it doesn't not affect you.
Yeah.
So you like it just ups your chances of winning. Like it's so crazy.
Mm-hmm. I guess it really comes down to like what your motive is, right? Like if you're getting the most out of it from winning, which I know in your case has at least been true once or twice, then like
once.
You obviously want to yeah, pretty much always, but like then you want to do anything and everything you can, right? But if your goal is to have a good time or whatever, then you don't want to unnecessarily just piss off somebody, right? If it gets under their skin, like it's silly that it gets under their skin, but B, it's almost inevitable. So
yeah, that's like one reason that like it was always kind of easy to beat Magic Man because he tilts so easily.
Really, I didn't think that. Interesting.
He used to message me being like, yo, and again, he doesn't speak great English, like, and so he like was straining his fucking English to like say like, hey man, it's pretty rude that you like hit the character after they're dead, right? Like, you know, you can like corpse carry the character like on like the last character that you kill, right? You can like you can still input.
Is that rude?
No, like not like in between characters, not for like incoming. I mean like when the game's over, right? You can still input buttons and shit.
Oh.
He like messaged me about it. I'm like, dude, you just like gave me the key to beating you. And then like I realized like he would really just like start like doing like out of character stuff anytime you did something that like wasn't purely gameplay based.
Like,
it's like people tilt like taunting and shit like tilts the fuck out of me too, man. Like I like taunts especially like really tilt me. Yeah, I mean like again like part of competing is just not tilting like super hard. But you know me, like I have never won a tournament from losers. You know what I mean? Like that's the main thing. Dude, you should teabag me. It probably would get to me. Like at least again, it gets to everyone. But it would probably get to me like more than just a little bit. Yeah. Like you totally should. Like that play the game. Like that's why this game isn't just like played via tier list, played via seeding, right? It's person versus person.
It's so weird, right? Because like I mean, I don't think we've talked too much about it on stream, but like we do talk about how this game is a lot about consistency and just getting everything down till it's just muscle memory and then executing it out when you're actually playing. But at the same time, despite it not having too much creativity in set play, it does have a lot of just psychological aspects to it, you know? It's like even though it's just coming down to executing what you know and what you're doing best, there's still a lot of ways to get under other people's skin, just ways to actually play the player and not just Skullgirls, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there's shit like right. If you know you're playing like a longer set with someone too, you'll like go for like swag stuff, right? When you're like super far ahead, because you know like the next game you have like a little bit of mental edge on them too, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Going for that one extra reset, even though you don't need it like really gets to people.
Yeah. Again, like you saw me on Cloud 805's Twitter. You know, I was fucking just. I wasn't even angry. I was just really sad. Like, after that, I mean, I was just getting bodied on stream. Disrespectful emotes in games? I think it depends, like fighting games specifically are made to like pretty much be like the main thing about them is their competitive mode. I think emotes in games are like kind of dumb to begin with, but like you can always do something through fucking like the game, right? Like the act of crouching like in this game is disrespectful if you crouch repeatedly, right? Yeah. And that comes from Halo.
Like, even something as simple as letting supers rock, right? Like, Valentine's level 3 or ending a set with doubles level 3, things like that. That gets under people's skins as well. Like, just something simple.
Yeah, like... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'll even be streaming and I'll be like, okay, like, I'm not gonna end with Eliza's super because, like, I respect your time, right? Like, shit like that. It's
Yeah,
like
straight up.
Eliza level 1, Eliza level 3, double level 3, like, you know, like, or even like when we're playing, right? I'll like DHC early just because, like, yeah, this kills faster, like, whatever. You know, like,
It's kind of
it's
inherently
shit
in the
like
culture
that.
of like games where you
Yeah.
can play well means you can also play poorly, right? If you purposely do something that is a poor decision, you're in a sense mocking your opponent because you obviously know better.
Yeah. And also, Graham, yeah, teabag as much as possible. That's one of the good things about playing Fukua, man, is that during M Shadow, you can just like execution test yourself with how many you can get in and still pick up the combo. I used to practice that, like, I used to practice how many teabags I could get in an M Shadow animation. Maybe this is why I never fucking did well at a major. Nah, just kidding.
You've only said it once, but you said you wish you had more things to lab out, you know? Where it's like, eventually it just comes down to homework, right? Where you gotta play more people, you gotta study what you gotta do. So, like, I mean, having something in the lab to just mess around with, I guess, is a way to take the edge.
Where would you draw the line of brainstorm disrespectful things to do in their game as a way to give people mental advantage? I think that's kind of weird because in a competitive game, people will just always find a way to do that regardless, right? Like, so if the devs add it, I feel like that's a major waste of resources, unless it's something like really fucking like out of pocket. Like I'd say like one of the things like the penguin, right? Like that's cool because like it's an animation and it's a nice, people like it. I don't think it's that cool, but people like it, right? So like I get it. Like so something like that makes sense. But if you're just gonna like put like a picture of a nutsack that you can put up like whenever you like beat someone in Skullgirls, like then yeah, that's kind of dumb. You know what I mean? Like, because people always find ways to like disrespect people. Like, for example, in League of Legends, right? There's the honor system, which is supposed to be given to like players you enjoy, like that are good, because you know, like toxicity is a huge problem in League. So it's supposed to be given to players that are like make the play experience very like better, right? But in Korea, but no one used it because like you could give it to everyone. There was no reward for using it except you got a little banner. So in Korea, if someone was like in high elo was considered like bad, people would always honor them after the game. So people would know to dodge people with honor banners in queue.
See, like, I think it's interesting that you say that where it's like a waste of dev resources and stuff like that, where it's like you don't want to actually do too many of that and things like that. From my perspective, you're okay adding as many as you want, but you got to remember that every additional thing you add dilutes the impact of all of them. So, for example, if Beowulf had more than just a penguin, if like 4 or 5 different animals come out, it doesn't become the penguin. It becomes, oh, Beowulf's doing the Beowulf thing. You know what I mean? It takes away from it. If you think about it, it goes both ways. Like whenever you do like something that's supposed to be a big deal, like a signature, super, whatever. Think about Overwatch, right? Heroes never die. Like everyone knows that line if you played Overwatch because it's iconic. It sticks. If you add in 5, 6, 10 lines, yeah, sure, it can be cool. Sure, it's a quote-unquote waste of dev resources, but there's a side effect to that. You're diluting the impact. Teabagging is a universal gesture of pissing somebody off, right? It's really easy to do, and every character can do it.
But also, it's a consequence of the game's mechanics, right? Like, teabagging is not in the game, crouching is in the game, and crouching is done, and teabagging is done via crouching, right? That's why it exists in shooters, too. It's because crouching exists in fucking shooters.
Sure, but if you want to talk about, like, devs wasting resources, for example, in Pokemon, and new ones especially, like, they know, like, whenever characters get lost, like, what do you do in a third-person game when a character gets lost? You spin in circles, right? You just move your character around in circles. So in Pokemon, if it detects that you're spinning your joystick in circles trying to figure out where to go, your character does a special animation where it starts to twirl and does a fancy pose, which is cute, right? It's a really cool aspect. I'm like, oh, that's a nice detail. Thank you for adding that in. But at the same time, like, does it dilute anything? In Pokemon's case, no. In other things, like in Skullgirls, for example, if you crouch, like if you tap down crouch like 5 times in a row and it had a special animation, does it dilute the impact of what's called teabagging? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, there'll always be shit you can do in game, and also in fighting games in particular, since they're predicated, I mean, I less so now, but, like, top level of fighting games, like, are always predicated on offline competition being the highest level, so, like, you can just say whatever the fuck you want to the person next to you, right? Like...
Well, speaking of competition, let's make sure we're keeping this thing going. Let's get Swift Fox Dash and Variant in here. You guys are up next.
Yeah,
everyone ready for round 2? Just sit tight. Anyway,
it's like you can say whatever you want to the person next to you, and the person next to you can punch you. Like that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I was
what was that tournament? I don't think it was a Tekken. I think it was a Mortal Kombat tournament. Where the guy like got up from his seat and just literally whipped his controller like at somebody. I forgot. I don't remember if it was like a tech guy or just some guy of no consequence or whatever. But he literally got up, took his controller out, and just like whipped it and almost hit somebody.
Yeah, that's not cool. If you fucking again, like if you do something like that and you get your ass beat, like who fucking like then that's on you, man.
Consequences.
Like you can say whatever you want, but like if people throw hands, you gotta be able to like ready to throw hands. That's what I'm saying. Like you say something, like you gotta be able to like stand behind it. That's why like you should keep shit like in the game. You know, that's like why that shit. I don't know if you saw like it was just like normal ass shit talking between Punk and 801 Strider. On Street Fighter League, and it was like 2 months old at the time, but I think they like just aired the fucking like week of the competition or something. But regardless, they were like talking shit, and it's just normal talking shit. Like they're both adults, they can just talk shit. But then like he like said something, and he's like, and all of a sudden he goes, "Yo, man, like that's like keep it in the game, man. Those are some fighting words." And he like starts getting near him. Like, yeah, man, that's what's up. You know what I mean? It's like, and like in breaking, it's the same shit. Although, like, again, that shit's made out of like gang culture. So you fucking, yeah, damn this, you wait. So like, but I told you, like, when I was 16, I was talking too much shit, and some dudes just like jumped me outside the fucking venue, and I was like, yeah, I probably deserve that. You know, like, yeah, that's just how it is.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm always been like a root cause kind of guy, right? So from my perspective, it's just like you shouldn't have been talking shit in the first place. Like learn some fucking etiquette and like know when you're going too far, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, cause like talking shit is fine. I was just like talking way too much fucking shit, especially for like my skill level at the time too. So I was like, that was the problem. It wasn't like I didn't stop talking shit. It wasn't FGC shit. It was in some real shit. Like these were dudes who like sold crack. You know, like
yeah, no, I totally get you. It's just from my perspective.
No, so someone said like, oh, FGC shit, and they're like, nah, it's like that's not FGC shit. I've gone to one major in my fucking life, but this is other shit. Like, cause this is like that's a community eye dealer, right? It's like people who are actually like, you know, from there. Yeah. Also, I should be paying more attention. I actually want to watch what TJ doing. I know he was H-banging like a lot.
It was working really well. There was actually one time where I thought Variance was like at the perfect height, and just the very top of M-Bang just worked out really well. It was crazy.
Yeah, and you see he's actually just taking like the Argus or bomb punishes like whenever he gets them too. I mean, that's because I think that's also that's one thing that I don't know if I would copy as much because of ratio. Mm-hmm. Like, because you know, like that I get way less damage off of it because you don't. But if it's with bomb, I mean, you get initiative. So here, let's actually commentate this game.
God forbid. Commentary on a tournament.
Yeah, the classic Swift Fox stagger third hit of H-Bang. Not a lot of other people do that. Like Lonba doesn't really do that ever either. Okay, shotgun round start. Okay, he's running shot assist too, which should help him, but like it's really hard to get her out now that the zoning started.
Yeah. That's so
interesting. It's weird that he's going for the landing too and not ever going for just like jump medium punch or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he's using JHP anytime Pain was like flying in at like a higher height, and then when Variance gets conditioned to come lower, then like M-Bang's there. So it's just like Swift Fox Dash is basically telling Variance that he's got both the options covered. You're gonna have to approach a different way.
Yeah.
But Variance keeps on trying to fly. I think Swift Fox Dash is just super comfortable with dealing with that.
Yeah, it's like you can dash jump into fly like once you avoid, you know, quote unquote avoid the garbage, you know, but yeah, Tita hasn't even like gone for a real conversion this entire game, which is the interesting part. Yeah, so it's like he got him into the corner at the cost of your entire life bar, and then you just H teleport out as soon as you're there, like as soon as you get the kill. Yeah. So I'm not seeing anything like life changing here. It's all, but again, it's like at that level, it's all just micro stuff, right? I wasn't expecting to like be like, oh I just need to like press this button and my life fucking gets better. Okay, so this is one reset situation now. I think he was trying to bait a mash there.
Level 3, that's gonna get killed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Variance did have the right idea when Parasol was popping off on that Peacock. I mean, the Peacock, when the first time they got hit, it was just like, yeah, shit happens, whatever. But the second time, when Swift Fox Dash decided consciously, it's like, no, let's not DHC out and just put out the line.
Yeah.
And Varian took it pretty nicely.
Because
pretty good.
Before the whole pattern like just is on top of him, he's actually doing a decent job getting like half screen. You know what I mean? But then like he doesn't swing ever. Like, and the downside to you swinging is the same as the downside of you fucking staying there, right? Is like you get hit with the bombs. So like, I don't know, like it's
This is Fast Actions. I think he was responding to what you were saying about like letting the Lennies and the Arguses rock. It's like it's really good when you know that they're going to be locked in block stun, free chip, and you can stagger the third hit to keep them guessing with that bang bang bang.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, got him, but then he just completely fell apart in the neutral. Also, really nice M-bang to get through the tier. Alright. Yeah, it's like he's actually getting in like a little bit. Like it's not like the classic like, oh, you're just full screen from Peacock the entire time. Like he's getting in, but like he doesn't know what to do at all when he's there. And pressing buttons in the air is Parasol. Rip. Is this dead? Should be. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're gonna do it like this. Oh, is it? Oh, that works.
I guess that's what the backdash was for, right? Just so.
Yeah. I mean, he could have just also done it. He could have done another Argus.
True. Do you keep OTG if you do that though? If you do the Cerebello thing?
I don't think he had OTG to begin with. He level 3 item.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, make a community. People are attracted to some sort of wish fulfillment. I mean, people. Dude, what are you saying? You're like really losing the thread here. That's a pretty incoherent sentence right there.
People are attracted to some
like,
sort of wish. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you're
I feel
really
like I see
losing
two conflicting points here, where it's like you're talking about you don't think disrespecting people is a good way to make a community not toxic, but I mean I don't think it is.
That's
either.
not; those aren't mutually exclusive either. Like people can talk shit, and the community doesn't have to be toxic. Like, like that. Like not people don't have to all like love each other for the community to not be toxic. You can have people who like are very competitive with each other and dislike each other and still not be toxic. But also, yeah, you just start going off. You start losing the plot there, man. Also, Graham said he's about to smoke Tyrone. Is he even playing Tyrone? Oh, he is.
He's
okay.
About to. All right, well, let's get that on stream.
Well, then we got
Block 10 will be on stream.
Yeah, we got to put that on stream, man, and fucking
Absolutely.
see. Because Graham, you about to get embarrassed real quick if you fucking can't fucking back that shit up.
Right before that, though, we are going to get Swing Beats versus Dr. Doc. So it's going to be block number 8 followed by block number 10. That means Raz, Dan Mist, Mao, and Swift Fox Dash. You guys should all be playing off stream. Swing Beats and Doc, go ahead and enter the lobby, followed by Graham and Tyrone. Derb and Beautiful Jam should also be playing off stream because we got losers round 1 already set up. So please pause the stream and go ahead and play. I do like Tyrone's response with just catch me teabagging out of disdain. Good shit.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Raz here. Should be. There you go.
Catch me teabagging out of disdain. Yeah, do it, bro. So, wait, who do we got on stream right now?
Should be Doc and Swing.
Oh, okay. And then Raz, you're not on stream. Go ahead and play your match off stream, please. Swing Beats versus Doc. I feel like I played this dude Swing Beats on QM. I forget who he plays, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't recognize Swing Beats at all. Got nothing to really say on that one.
Yeah. Bayo, Bell, oh, we got 2 Bayo players? Gross. Fucking...
What is better about joining this community over another? I feel like if you're creating a T-chart, like a pro-con chart about joining a community or whatever, then you probably shouldn't even be bothering with the community in a sense. Where it's like, in a sense, you become part of a community on accident, right? Like you get involved with them because you are trying to do shit, and there are other people who are also trying to do that shit or are willing to help you do that shit. That's just kind of how bonds are made, right? It feels kind of weird to break it down that way, though, where...
Yeah, like I just like fundamentally disagree with that. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna I don't know if you're gonna fucking hear a dissenting opinion. Me and Crank agree on most things. It's just we very rarely disagree on like most things. It's just which is weird. Yeah. Which is weird just given how different like our backgrounds are, but
yeah. I mean, the times we do disagree, it's usually like both of us can make a pretty sound argument. Like I know multiple times I've changed how I viewed things because of our discussions, so we just end up agreeing on it eventually anyway.
Yeah, that's never happened with me. I'm just always right.
Hell yeah, you are. No. Speaking of you being always right, there was the thing that one of the things that is really interesting that we both agreed on was the oversaturation of like the fighting games or whatever.
Yeah,
I viewed it from a very different direction. Where there were too many fighting games, and I thought that was gonna push everybody to not stop caring about fighting games, but instead just play whatever the fuck they want. It was gonna lead to a revival of like older games. Whereas you also thought that it was gonna be oversaturated, but you thought it was just gonna literally kill the genre.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Marvel will save us. Maybe Marvel will deliver us all from evil, man.
Marvel 2 remastered. Let's go. And they should
Marvel
can't play the old Marvel anymore.
Yeah, Marvel 3 like what's it called? Marvel 3 like is probably coming back, like making something of a comeback, you know? Like people are starting to play.
Like the pseudo parsec thing where they have like a shared server that everyone remotes into. I find it so weird that people are okay with that. That the entire concept of that being okay is so weird to me.
Like, I mean, it's just the best they can do because the netcode's fucking ass.
Yeah, but it's functionally just screen sharing. It's like playing over screen share. It's like not much different than that. It's really
yeah.
bizarre.
I mean, yeah. That's like what. Like, I think that's why like they do the service. Also, where is this? Who are we waiting on? Doc. Where the fuck are you, man?
Doc.
Yo, man. Like,
let me see if I can find him.
Yeah, I mean, you want to start up the next one, and then like if he's not there by the time we're fucking to him again, he's DQ'd. Like that's normally. Wait, he's in the other fucking voice channel. What the fuck? What the fuck is he doing?
There you go, FK.
I don't know. You want to start up the other fucking set then, and then if he's not back in time, he's DQ'd? Like...
Might have to.
Yeah. Shit's taking too long, man. Wait, is he here?
Oh, he's here.
Oh, he's fine. Finally, dude.
I'll say he come. Alright. Good
yeah, I mean, because like Parsec is like just pretty much playing through screen sharing, and then they just do it through a cloud server so that it's not just like one person has fucking lag, you know?
It's functionally just remote desktop. They cleaned it up a bit so because you don't have to like pass through any sort of drivers other than literally just controller input, right? So it's just a really lightweight remote desktop is functionally what it is, and it ends up doing really well. Like it works out pretty nice, but the delay is there. It's undeniable that the delay is there.
Yeah, it's there, but it's just the best that like we have for certain games, and like, but it also costs money is the problem.
Parsec?
No, to do the cloud
the Amazon
server stuff. Yeah.
I was just basically having a server that has the game running on it, and then both people parsec into it. Is functionally what's happening.
Yeah, that is what's happening.
Are they using actually parsec? I thought they were using something.
Yeah, they're using parsec.
Oh, okay.
It's literally parsec with cloud servers. Yeah.
That's great.
And they're essentially parsecing into virtual machines.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But
I mean,
like, but that's why like in tournaments, right? They have to like 7 of them running and shit just to like get the matches done like at a reasonable time. So that's like expensive to run a tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
But like they're doing it, like mainly Marvel's doing it. I know like some people do it for Dragon Ball. I'm not sure what other games do it. Like I don't hear about like Granblue people doing it at all.
Is Granblue's netcode particularly bad? I don't actually know much about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
people
it's
say it's really bad.
Assume it's Yeah, it's like
people...
pre-GGPO Arxis, so like I can only assume that that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Grand Blue they say is like atrocious. Also apparently Samurai Showdown's netcode's like fucking terrible.
Oh really?
But I don't hear about what like other games are doing it. Like I really only hear Marvel doing it, and like sometimes people do it for Dragon Ball, but like it's certain streamers do it. That's it.
By that logic, I kind of want to know what Stadia's netcode is like, because if that's what Marvel 3 is doing, I wonder if like Marvel 3 on Stadia would just literally be better, because there would be Stadia machines running Marvel 3, and both people are basically remoting into it anyway.
Is Marvel 3 on Stadia?
No, that's what I'm saying. So like if it was on Stadia, I wonder if that would be better or worse. I guess there's no proper way to plug in a fight stick, so I guess it would be worse, but I don't know.
Is there a fighting game based purely on spacing and timing? Yeah, yes. Street Fighter 1, I guess.
Well, I was gonna say footsies.
And footsies, yeah.
Yeah, the good shit. Footsies is godly.
Yeah. Can neither of these people do taunt A-Train?
No, Doc can. I've seen Doc do it. He's
really?
done
it I always see him not do it. Because I've been playing him like while in voice with him for a while, and he's like, yeah, I just like don't feel confident in it a lot of the time.
That's weird. I mean, he definitely does it when he has his opponent.
Okay, wait, okay, we got it. It's in the corner, but we got it.
Both people I've seen him do it in the corner. I don't think I've seen him do it anywhere else. Oh, not gonna build it back because we don't want it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, EX Press is still fine, but like, yeah, it's like... I mean, I know it's hard, it is hard, but like, it's why you play this character.
Mouse says Doc is apologizing.
Doc, he apologizes? Alright. I don't forgive him, but alright. Oh wow, that beat out, I would have done 360. Like, I'm surprised he didn't fucking DHD to 360 to beat out the SSJ. He's like, no, I'm gonna fucking assume that the hitbox comes out first.
Interesting.
Got very lucky there. Oh, but you were mashing anyway, now you die.
I mean, Swing did delay the crouching light kick a lot there. I feel like that was on purpose, almost. I want to say that was on purpose. Maybe I'm giving too much of a benefit of the doubt, but...
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Doc's like literally just like unable to reset him at all. This is what it seems like. He's hit him plenty of times.
Okay, up back, up back, up back.
Up back?
Yeah. Some things never change.
Yeah. And now I remember why we don't watch these games.
I mean, so the way I viewed it is Swing Beats just seemed a lot better at opening up Doc, and then when Doc finally had a little bit of momentum and breathing room, he either panicked or... Actually, no, that was it. He just kind of panicked. Whether it was throwing out an SSJ and his opponent was ready for it, or when he just kept on up-backing even though his opponent wasn't pressing a single button. Like, he didn't really take his own turns, even though he was literally handing them on, like, a silver platter.
Yeah. Okay, switching to duo. I feel it. I think... he runs double, but I think he runs H-Bomber, which I don't agree with, but like...
I mean, doubles
so this is theoretically...
It's a relatively new transition for Doc, right? Like, he used to play Peacock for, like, the longest time. Double, I think I've only seen 2 tournaments right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is theoretically a better team.
This should be probably the best team in the game.
Oh, dude, doesn't punish the whiff grab, too, and then gets opened up after it. Yeah, he's just shook. Like, he doesn't know what to do. This big man's just gonna get railroaded by, like, pressure.
Oh, goodness. Alright. Nice tech, though. Yeah. Good shit.
Okay, yeah, we beat extend. That's, like, the one thing you had to watch out for is the beat extend, but...
I mean, I think he was, like, really expecting Doc to be shook enough to just keep on up-backing, just like he was doing with double. Because I mean, Doc is down to his last character. But
yeah. Oh, the unreactable online. That's unreactable offline too, to be fair. Okay, it's one thing Mike said he would patch if he was given the chance. He would make that slower.
Really? I mean, he said that for several things. If you had a
Yeah,
chance to
but
patch it, the one thing you would do is this and that. Like,
this was like right after.
Oh, was it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, yeah, it's probably too fast, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, after that, he's like, yeah, you know, like Beowulf should be able to spend hype in like the same combo that he gets it because he took that away from Big Band, although that was way less of a thing for Big Band because that's just 1,000 damage more or less. Whereas for Beowulf,
Band
it's like
got like a 0.8 meters out of it functionally, right? They got 0.8 meters of damage out of that, so like it was important on Band, but like I don't know how much it affected set play, to be completely honest.
yeah. Whereas this, it allows you to get like probably 3,000 to 4,000 more extra damage per combo, and also like always get EX press when you're not finishing the combo.
Yeah. Well, speaking of finishing combos, let's see if these people can. Actually, wait. Am I hallucinating? Graham does play Beowulf, right? Graham started playing Band.
What has he?
I might be crazy, but I was gonna transition into a segue with that, but doesn't matter. We got Vocalite Slayer follow versus Miku Hatsune, aka Graham versus Tyrone.
Oh damn! Is that a fucking? That's a Marvel 2 fucking character portrait. Hell yeah! We were just talking about how those were like sick ass character portraits.
I love the aesthetic of Marvel 2 so much. Marvel 3 never grew on me. I respect it, but it just never grew on me.
Yeah. I've been playing a little bit of Marvel 2 because it was on sale, so I just picked it up.
Oh yeah.
And I still remember how to do the Doom B&B kind of.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Which is the only combo I ever knew how to do in that game, but...
The only combo that I want to be able to do. I just want to be able to say foot dive.
Go foot again. Foot dive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I should try and learn how to do Magneto combos, because I just love Magneto.
You?
Oh yeah, Magneto's my favorite Marvel fighting game character in 2 and 3, but...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great comic character too, to be sure, but like, I'm not like, yeah, Magneto, let's hear about Holocaust survival, you know, like...
Yeah. He's actually really, really cool in Jonathan Hickman's run, for nerds who are reading that.
Yeah, I love that run.
Yeah, it's been doing really, really well.
Yeah, Magneto's always good because he's just like such a good premise for a character. Although that premise has been built up upon generations, like because the Holocaust survivor thing wasn't an original part of his character.
Yeah. Or just in general, like the entire idea of just like viewing himself as his own people and then like taking the Malcolm X approach and just kind of being his own people's protector and like they get their own rights and no one else gets to fuck with them. They are different, accepting that individuality and all that shit. It's like it was very different for its time when just general acceptance and just everyone's the same person, I don't see color kind of mentality was really, really widespread.
Yeah, like, that's why I was talking to my mom recently because we were just like talking about shit, and then I remember that time in like grade school you got in trouble because like you were gonna do a book report on like Malcolm X, and I was like, oh
you
yeah.
got in trouble for that? What?
Yeah, so like, cause like it was like, oh yeah, you know, February Black History Month, do a book report on like a black, like, you know, famous black person, and like the main example of Rosa Parks, you know, like fucking MLK, like George Washington Carver, you know, that type of shit. And like I didn't like it was just like I just picked one at random, like I think just like out of books I saw in the library, like not the school library, my local library.
Huh.
And I just like, oh yeah, like Malcolm X, that's a cool ass name. Let's try that shit. And like I was a little kid, so I really didn't know like what it meant in context, but I was just like talking about like his advocation of like violence and like how he was like addicted to cocaine and like like that. And like I got and they're like I like handed in like a draft of it, I think, because we had to like show them a draft or something. Like, you can't do your book report on this guy. I was like, why not? Is he not like important to the civil rights movement? They're like no, he is. You're just not allowed to. I'm like, the fuck.
Oh damn, that's like hella censorship right there. That's really, really weird.
Yeah, no,
like,
it was
like it's like all right, like cut the cocaine part, like start like talking about him actually in a historical significance sense, like that I'd understand, but he's just telling you can't write about that guy. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like it on one level it may the teabags, I like it. On one level, like it makes sense that like a 4th grader should be like talking about the advocation of like racial violence. Like I get that. But like also on another level, like it's important that we learn about that shit because like we were also taught like the only like correct way to advocate for civil rights was like the MLK way.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So, like,
more importantly than that. It's like it's not that the MLK way is the only right way. It's more that the MLK was the only way in general, right? And that just wasn't the case. I think Malcolm X's significance, like and like what he believed in, and like why it was different and why it was not okay, should be discussed for sure.
Yeah, I mean, especially like because obviously like I grew up on the East Coast, but in the West Coast, right? Like the Black Panthers did a lot for civil rights, like out in California and shit. So like it's you know it's crazy to like think like but like think because like thinking back I was just like, oh man, that's annoying, like I have to redo this fucking book report. And then like but I was like, oh yes, like it's probably like it probably like wasn't cool that they did that.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's not about getting away with violence, the problem with Malcolm X's mindset of protecting his own people is who gets to decide what's your own people, right? That's where the whole fascism argument exists at all, right? Where it's like, yeah, sure, you want the whole nationalism ideology is like you want to stand up for your own people, you want to make your own nation for your own people, protect your own people. Who decides who is your own people, right? That's where it starts getting great. That's where it starts getting scary. That's the problem.
Yeah. Like I don't know, like cause Malcolm X is like super influential like in the hip hop scene too, you know, like in the b-boy community especially. He's like super fucking like influential. So like
was that a real Valentine reset?
What
the fuck was that? She microdashed and did standing light punch, but it crossed up and didn't change her direction. So it looked like I'm trying to think of an example of like a non-autocorrect. It almost looked like a you know that the cross under brass reset? It's like band only.
Yeah.
Like cross under brass. Yeah. It looked a lot like that, but it was like standing light punch, so it went into a full combo. It was just like really, really interesting.
I've been like more or less paying attention, and I didn't see anything that like was like, oh, I've never seen that before. So I think it might have just been one of those things where like it doesn't matter if it autocorrects.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cause like that's the problem is the whole like Valentine can't see meme or whatever. But like if you just like if you get it on like the median enough, you know, like it doesn't matter. Like the jab will just hit either side because everything has like backwards hitboxes in this game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not surprised about the hitbox really as much as it's just like I don't think I've seen that not autocorrect before and cross up. It's the fact that like that made it just way more ambiguous than usual. It's just kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just one of the. I've seen that before. I know I have, but I just wonder. Also, what is this team order from Graham right now?
Crank.
Hey, what's up?
You're so quiet.
Why? Wait, who's quiet?
You are on stream.
Are you sure?
No one's been
like.
No, can someone else confirm this? I haven't seen anyone complain about the audio shit.
It's just, well, I had it like at full volume to hear Crank, but then like you talk, Kenji, and then like it's super loud for some reason.
Now it says sounds fine on stream.
That's weird. I'm not sure. I think it's more Kenji. Yeah, that's probably right, Doc. It's just Kenji.
People say you're trolling right now. Yeah, just turn me down. Turn me down to the headphones.
Kenji's just lied. That's what it is.
Alright.
What do you mean, turn you down to my headphones?
Actually, Fluter Sam.
I'm talking about this. I'm not gonna be here, so I'm not. So don't worry. But
okay, the random full screen brass worked out. Good shit, Graham. Teabag. No, don't fuck your red life. Teabag. Okay, if you teabag only when there's no fucking like risk to you, then there's no point in doing it. Like that's the whole point. You have to do it. You have to give up something to really disrespect them, man.
You have to do it mid combo. You have to know exactly how many teabags you can fit in between your links.
Or you give up your incoming because you're just on the other side of the screen fucking teabagging. Come on, this is the rules. Oh my god, wow, that whipped? Holy shit, hitboxes. Doubles recovering hitbox or hurtbox just didn't get hit by crouch medium punch. How sick is that?
Some good filler with Beam.
Good what?
That was a good filler with Beam. It was like the third string was like already fully scaled and like it let double just micro dash forward and get a little bit more.
Oh, there we go. Teabag on that punish. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Also, yeah, I like how you're paying attention to the Robo stuff. Yeah, I haven't like actually like look. I just saw you're like maybe you can save me some lab work, and then I like didn't read the next paragraph.
That's fair. Like I mean,
and I'm like I'll look at this later. Like,
yeah,
I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters at the time. To be fair,
yeah.
It's
like homework I need to do, and I can't like. I've been labbing it for like a couple of hours at some point. I think it was like a few days ago. I was labbing for a couple of hours, but I can't like think of clean set play with Robo. With like even if I integrate an A-Train, without just using the not late confirm. I was specifically trying to use the late confirm combo. But I guess it's not really important. I should just learn the other.
Yeah,
combo.
you need to like actually like do some shit. I think you need to go back to zoning if you do that, and like they're at a reasonable amount of health, because like that uses too much.
That's exactly what I came up with. Where it was just like I literally have to either do a really slow reset, which is plus, but it's fine, but like it's not gonna actually crack anything. Or just go back to zoning. Otherwise, there's no checkpoint at all.
Yeah, I mean that's the character, right? That's why the character is low tier.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. You wanted to play this team, man.
I wanted to play Squiggly. All right, don't put me in that fucking box. I wanted to play Squiggly.
You put yourself in the damn box by playing Squiggly. Fuck you.
Yeah. Fluff, did I ever get marked poorly because my teacher didn't agree with my values or in my persuasive essay? Actually, no. I was in a pretty solid school. They kind of encouraged open thought and let you do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you made a good argument. You just came off as, like, without supporting your arguments and just sounded like an idiot. That's what they judged you for, nothing else, really.
Yeah, all my school cared about is, like, writing to, like, formulas. At least in high school. Actually, no, like, pretty much all throughout fucking, like, 6th grade. They're all, like...
what's it, literature teacher instead, what was like what's it called? A community college professor instead. So he just kind of came over as like a what is the term? Cross learning thing? I forgot what it was called. But basically it was a college course that
adjunct?
we took in high school. Huh?
An adjunct?
No, that wasn't the word for it. It's some sort of like dual something. Like dual enrollment or something like that. So basically counted as a high school class and a college class. And what was really interesting is like he was super chill and like he was like strict but chill at the same time, where he like had high expectations of everybody, but at the same time I didn't have to follow the like instructions at all really. Where he would write, he would say like 3 times a year you're gonna need, or yeah, there's 3 dissertations throughout the year were due, so they had to be like 2,500 reports on whatever analysis you want to do. And after the first one, I was just like, can I just write like a fucking 2,000 word poem and a 500 word dissertation of it? And like, is that fine? And he's like, yeah, sure, dude. Just you. As long as you do a good job, he doesn't care.
Yeah, too many of my fucking teachers in fucking high school had like cool teacher syndrome. My English teachers specifically.
Cool teacher syndrome.
Yeah.
They act like they're too
One
chill.
of them, like one of them, like had us watch like Dead Poet Society, and I was like, you know, none of us view you this way, right? Cause like I love that movie. That movie's sick, but I'm like you're not fucking Robin Williams. Like none of us view you like this. Oh, this sucks for fucking Graham. Holy shit.
What do you do with
Did he whip a light in there? Holy shit.
You got that band out of the picture, and that's nice. After that peacock's gone too.
Yeah.
Better than the other way around.
And you see why the Robo's able to get in on him like that? Is because he teabagged too much. But that's the
text. That's what I'm missing.
That's the tightrope we walk, man. You know what I'm saying? To achieve greatness, you have to sometimes sacrifice some things.
Okay. Not quite sure what.
Yeah, not actually locking him down with the cat heads. Alright.
Cat heads was to buy time, I see, for more teabag.
Yeah. I mean, I like it, because, like, what's Valentine gonna do? Not hold up back? Of course not. There's no Valentine that's not gonna super jump, double jump backwards.
Yeah. With the health lead. Maximum disrespect.
Got him. Waste his time, 2020.
Alright, so what do we got?
Yeah, it's also because, like, these matches always take long because Valentine Robo players never know what the fuck they're doing and they never do any fucking damage. Like, unless you're MP game, I don't trust you to ever kill your fucking opponent in, like, a fucking, like, normal amount of time with that team. They just get their reset blocked because they don't do good resets and they're like, well, I have Beam. And, like, and then Graham has a Peacock that he doesn't know how to play, so he also doesn't do any damage. It just takes forever.
Over everyone's neck. All right,
These games just take forever, man.
Loses round 2. Everyone's off stream, so that means Tyrone, Grey Arsenic, Doc, Variant, Dan Mist, and Turktosh should all be playing their matches right now. No hesitation. Literally, all of you should be playing your matches ASAP. On stream, we're gonna go in block order. So block 17. That's Raz versus Swing Beats. Let's go. Yeah, it was only round 2.
Damn. Okay, I think Raz probably I assume the final is just gonna be Raz, TJ, and DJ wins, right? Like,
I don't know. Tyrone's played some miracles before. Graham was playing pretty goddamn well that time. Like, imagine him removing all those teabags. I don't know if it would work better or worse, but if he played a little bit more cleanly, like, and got like medium counter hit punishes instead of light counter hit with a couple of teabags in there, he might get some work done and might be able to run.
Raz is the one that plays Cloud's team, right? I guess Cloud like doesn't really play that team that much anymore, but
he plays Philly or something. I don't know if it's Cloud's team.
Oh, is it not Cloud's team?
No, I mean, I don't know if that's his main team and he's been sandbagging all this entire time, but for the longest time I've known him, he's always played Philly or something. That something changes around every now and then, so I'm not positive what his main team is. Your stuff. Philia Bella double. Thank you. Thank you, Tyrone.
Philia Bella double. Huh. That's like an old school team.
Honestly, well, Philia in general feels pretty old school. Like, you can really count on one hand how many people really push Philly as a character.
I mean, there's old schools like Duck and like Cloud.
Well, Duck's gone, right? Like, Duck doesn't play this game at all anymore. I don't think he touches this game.
Yeah, I mean, Cloud used to play Philly.
Yeah, Cloud used to play. Wing obviously is there, and Sonic Fox on and off.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Shade did play her, but I can't name off the top of my head like his discrete contributions to the character. Like, he was a fine Philia, like.
Mm-hmm. And if I can't count Duck, then I can't count Condenza, which is sad because Condenza's Philia was awesome.
Oh, his Philia is sick. I love his Philia.
It was really cool to watch.
Yeah.
Graham says he invented Philia. I didn't know.
It's true. Oh, it's Philia Anchor. It's very strange.
I mean, I'm trying to think, like, you'd want double with an assist to really rock it through. Philia is not a safety HC. I guess I guess it is weird just because there is no safety HC situation here. You can burn as much meter as you want. You won't be safe.
Yeah. It's weird that he didn't go for an armor into chair cancel there. See, because he doesn't build them. I mean, I guess double can still be dead, but he has to fucking do that shit. He could have killed.
Guaranteed 260. Are we gonna let it rock? We are gonna let it rock, just so we can monster back in and get the kill. Okay, that's burned a lot of meter for that, my guy.
Yeah, but no one dizzy, right? So like, that
is true.
Like, cause like Swing Beast cannot block these double resets. He's falling for everything. So this is completely free. Not that it's easy to block these. Oh, never mind. He just blocked the hard. That was the hardest.
That was a hard one to block. Yeah. I mean, I think he just picked a direction and prayed because, god damn, that's the hard one.
No, because you had to switch on that one. That was the pseudo deer. That was a slow deer. Oh yeah, didn't get the fast fall right there. Alright, do we spend a level 5? Yes! Oh, that was the Baka Mitai.
Oh.
That was a dame. That thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What Yakuza game is that in? Because I've only played Kiwami.
I think it's in 0.
Okay. Is that original to the game, or is that like one of those like Enka sounding songs?
I don't think it's original to the game. I think it's like a. Well, I think that archetype in general is like. Yeah, maybe it is original game. But the thing is, like, it's supposed to be based on like blues romance parodies that are in Yakuza.
Yeah, no, that sounds a lot like a lot of Japanese music that I've heard in my life. Is why I'm saying that. Like, this sounds a lot like music my grandpa used to listen to.
Yeah. Like it's not a standalone song, which is why I'm gonna say it's like yeah, it's a Yakuza original technically. But like that genre in general has been parodied over and over again in Yakuza.
Yeah, I know it's a parody of like a certain type of Japanese music, but is that a song that has already existed, or is that a?
As far as I know, it's a Yakuza original.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, he's dropped these air grab conversions twice. He could have won off of both of them. This sucks now. Oh.
Yeah, right. Damn. Tight knuckle? Yeah, that's gonna get the kill.
Yeah. Man, he really ballsy to not go for the copter there. Man, getting by the skin of his teeth. That was crazy. Raz really fell apart there. Like, he looked like he had control.
He was in complete control while he had double out.
But you're right. Like, he's making weird decisions when it comes to undizzy and meter management.
Mm-hmm. Emotional roller coaster. Best way to describe it.
You want Swing Beast to win? Is that because you think he'll be easier to play? Well, odds are you're going in a loser's next round, so don't you want whoever you think is easier to beat in losers to lose?
Because he's your home.
Oh, he's your home. Okay.
That's true. He did literally stop me from seeding just so he can squeeze swing in. It did happen.
And fuck cheering for homie. I've never once rooted for Crank in a fucking tournament.
For good reason.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just don't want to set myself up for that kind of disappointment. Also, interesting punish there. He didn't go. He went for Fenrir instead of DP Gregor. I don't know if he had the time to do it, but if he was expecting something like that, it would be weird that he didn't set up for that. He tried to chip someone down his Philia. What a hard existence, even against Chairless Beowulf.
Yeah. Does Philia have anything that like is okay in terms of chip damage? I'm trying to think, and it's just like
air ball specifically because it's safe on block.
Oh, okay.
But you have to jump and like get the angle right for it. Then misses the IAD. That's so unfortunate. Because I don't think that was the fuzzy.
Oh my god! Got a crouching hard punch. What the fuck? Is he trying to anti-air? He must have been trying to anti-air.
It was a failed concho. I think he was mashing something weird though. He was trying to space and then the concho failed. Yeah, he got lucky there. Alright. Do we spend 2 though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a smart decision.
You do lose a little bit of red life, but... Oh my god, wasn't ready for that to work.
Why light A-Train after that?
There we go.
Okay.
Mash Timpani. You know I'm a fan of Mash Timpani. I would have held the taunt, but...
Get the microdash conversion. Good shit.
Oh, okay, I like it.
Safe. Alright, we're gonna go in car. You're still safe. Get the heavy counter hit punish. No, we're gonna go light.
Okay. Yeah. You actually don't get a lot off of heavy, but medium you do get a little bit off. Like, you should go for a counter hit, not a light counter hit.
This is just mid-screen. It's just a mid-screen issue, though, right? Like, it's not... Like, in general, if you get crouching... If you start a combo with crouching hard kick near the corner, like, you're set.
Crouching hard kick? What?
Or not, sorry. It's crouching, standing hard kick.
Yeah, if you can build charge, yes.
Yeah.
Which is very rare that you'll ever be able to do that.
I mean, if you're blocking something and you're gonna get a counter hit, then you're already building charge.
If you're blocking something that is heavy counter hittable, because there are things that are counter hittable that aren't heavy counter hittable. Fukua supers, for instance. Ooh, wow, that concho was actually really fucking deep. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Jumping medium punch is so
Oh my god, double concho. Alright. Fucking... Swing Beast's like getting really close to stealing both of these games.
Yeah, for sure. As soon as, like, Raz has control usually really early on, and then, like, he'll probably be like a character and a half in, and then suddenly just, like, spaghetti happens.
Dude, my girlfriend is eating all my fucking snacks right now. What do you have to say for yourself? The stream is listening. What do you have to say for yourself stealing my damn snacks? I can't even hear what she said because I have headphones on, but y'all heard whatever the fuck she said.
That's all she coming over for, honestly.
I mean, Christmas, but you know what it is.
Isn't Christmas all about snacks? Have I been doing this wrong?
Oh, I don't know, man. She eats my fucking wrap snacks. She eats my normal snacks.
Fruit snacks.
Okay, I think she's defending herself, but I can't hear her because I have headphones on. Is she saying something? I can't even tell.
I hear, like, muffled communication, so probably.
Okay.
That was a really smart decision to Kara into that there.
Oh, but get mashed on again. You're never safe. They will stay mashing.
I mean, I don't think Raz has really taught his opponent not to press buttons, right? Like, not enough burst rates are coming out.
He
Safe resets.
literally just like punished the mash there, and then, but then he did it again. Sometimes you gotta just go for the 9th level intellect shit. Oh, that sucks that he missed that. But this is still a heavy counter.
He doesn't have another meter.
Oh my god, just does nothing.
They didn't get the conversion off of that. Wow. Right, blocks.
Oh, you're not Airwolf? Weird, because that could have.
That would have actually, yeah. That was the wrong way to punish because of Airwolf. But I guess you could have. Can you? I think you can carve the startup into Diamond Dynamo, so it would have been fine. But you would have at least made your opponent waste a meter.
Yeah. And now Swing Bee's throwing away this game. That's crazy. Oh, who using the microwave?
SO.
Ah, okay. Oh my god, we dropped.
Actually, I think it was the oven. Making good shit.
Damn. You making bagel bites the good way.
Hell yeah.
Shoutouts to pizza bagels, you know what I'm saying?
Pizza bagels? Like Einstein Bros pizza bagels?
Nah, like, that's what we call bagel bites in the East Coast.
You're shitting me. What? Really?
Yeah, we call them pizza bagels.
What do you call pizza bagels? They're like two separate things.
Nah, no one. We have real fucking bagels in the East Coast, man. So no one does that shit. No one plays these silly games.
Not playing these games. Fucking. Nah, man. Pizza bagels are fucking dope. I don't know about like bagel bites are good too, but like pizza bagels are fucking awesome. You guys are missing out.
Is that where you just put tomato sauce on cheese on a bagel? Because I've done that and it never came out good.
You're fucking doing it wrong. No, it's usually more than that. It's also depends on what bagel you use. Like everything in Asiago are pretty okay. Everything's probably my favorite one to do it on. Really, really good. There's usually also some like herbs and shit on there, you know? Make that fucking esteem.
Did he round start L Spike as an anti-air? That was actually really good pressure. But yeah, you don't got the room now.
There we go. There's the pops. Keep doing that. There we go. There's a safe reset. That's what you gotta do. Just blend him apart. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. I mean, remember when I was learning Philia to deal with this matchup? She's good against Mayo for the most part.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy to imagine. I guess she does get the fast, like, 2 air hits that, like, really fuck up his armor pretty bad. So I can see that, actually.
And she can mix off the first hit, too. So, like, you can actually, like, make them, you know, like, they can't just PBGC everything. What? I can't imagine that alpha counter was intentional.
Okay.
But, you know, you got it. Alright, Raz really running away with this. And the big man has not looked like it could get the job done a lot at all, so... Okay, now someone's definitely using the oven, because that's up in the heat on the oven if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, that was definitely upping the heat on the oven. I think we were also setting a timer. You're good.
No, you're not good. It's never okay. Make sure she can hear this. It'll never be okay. The things you've done will never be forgiven.
They say fuck you. That's all good.
And just make sure she stay away from my damn snacks. Oh, weird. You went. I think he was going for a fuzzy there. Feels like they're really only the one who ever like does fuzzies, right? Like, what if the character does? Like, I know a lot of characters have them. What if characters do them in this game?
What, other than Philia?
Yeah.
Valentine.
When's the last time you've seen a Valentine actually fuzzy? Oh yeah, I guess sometimes Squigglies do fuzzy, but Squigglies don't use them. I know she has good ones.
So she has one, and it is very circumstantial. But it does exist.
Yeah, it works in. I mean, it works in the corner. Like, cause I like like Fortune has like fuck tons of like, really sick ass fuzzies, but no one does them ever.
It's because you don't need to. You're gonna get the hit anyways.
Yeah. Like, cause I think because Sonic Fox used the Philia fuzzy as like a cornerstone of his Vortex with Bomber.
Yeah, I guess it also established like a quote unquote meta with Philia. It's like
yeah,
that's how you're supposed to do it.
And it just made it more popular, right? Because people want to see Philia footage, they're just gonna see Sonic Fox, right? Because he's playing the most games in every tournament. Because like someone like Wing actually very rarely does the fuzzy. Okay, yeah, I think he's figured out how to like win the point war and that's really really doing it for him.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh my god!
Didn't respect the mash. Come on.
Yeah.
You can't stop. You can't change your game plan now. You know what's working. You know,
yeah,
he's always gonna mash.
Yeah, he deviated from the plan. Oh, and now Philly is dead. This is actually really big.
No.
This is a momentum breaker for sure.
My Bella double is definitely enough. I mean, ideally it was the other way around.
Oh yeah.
Like, you want
I mean,
Bella coming in here,
this Bale was one match away from. Okay, we're gonna play this game. Oh, punish.
Yeah. Alright, we got blocks.
That's up. Also, he's very lucky that he doesn't have any Bella A-Train combos, because those fucking hurt too.
A-Train? Or I mean, not A-Train, Excello. That's like a free punish right there. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
This is looking awkward.
Right,
Alright, Onoki,
so
just
yeah.
gonna mash, but they're
yeah,
block dashing, good shit. We can make it safe.
Actually missed that overhead. That overhead just completely whiffed.
Did it actually completely whiff? I thought it hit. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, it whiffed. That's why you typically do barrel. But, oh man, this is really... Raz has had a couple really good opportunities to, like, polish this off, but he's really kind of squandered them. Yeah, now he's getting Beowulfed. Oh, his assists are in the wrong order. Got him.
I mean, I respect Raz there. Raz was expecting the mash there. Didn't come out.
Yep.
Good idea.
Got it. If you're either mashing super, you're mashing crouch heavy punch, man. Oh, didn't have...
Let's go.
This so he couldn't chip out. But this is still a huge... Like, he could just Timpani on incoming and just destroy him.
Oh,
yeah,
that
that. Yeah, and now, yeah, it's like this.
I mean,
this
I'm trying to think. Like, Monster would have caught that there, right? It was like more than half a screen apart. He still had the time to actually do that.
Yeah, I mean, like he could have set up a guaranteed Timpani chip out situation, but yeah, that's splitting hairs at this point. Okay, okay, same side concho. I like it. Oh, doesn't punish. Oh, that's huge. Okay.
Tight knuckle, a lot of pressure. All right, let's
okay, yeah.
go.
Swing Beast like actually really fucking this up too. But that's it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There's that incoming
yeah,
Tiffany you were looking for.
Damn, yes. This is what I'm talking about, man. Every single one of those games has been thrown. Like, this is like 5 throws in a row. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Like,
it definitely has not been neck and neck. It hasn't been like, oh shit, he broke out of the set play kind of thing. It's usually just been like, he changed the game plan when he definitely shouldn't have. It's a really bad call.
Yeah, or just like insane combo drops, man. That's why I said consistency beats creativity every time.
Mm-hmm.
That was I hadn't seen that Bella reset in a while. The one that Raz did with the OTG jump light kick. I forgot about that one. That one's so cool.
Hopefully we'll get to see more of it. Raz is knocked into losers, but they're not eliminated. Got another chance.
Yeah, I really expected them to win that. I expected them to like destroy that. So that's very shocking to me.
I don't know
who Swing Beats
is. Like I was kind of impressed with how they played, considering I have no idea who this person is.
I've played both of them on quick match, and I just thought Raz was like a better caliber of player.
Maybe. I mean, Raz definitely. I feel like he definitely has this like the setups for it. He definitely has like the set play in general, like in the game plan and everything. It's just he kept on changing his mind and what he wanted to do. You know, where it's like if he just stuck with playing like the defensive route, like doing safe resets and just burst baiting his opponent over and over again, it wasn't gonna stop working. Like if he just kept on doing it, it was fine.
Yeah, you saw like he's like okay like because I was like man that L ringlet like was fucking outlandish and yeah you Swift you're good to ready up but then like it worked and you saw he was like spacing out, he was like going for the spikes, he was converting with Gregor's right, he was run up, like he was wave dash up grabbing and shit like that. And then like I think what he was trying to do, I think he was just going one level too deep, is he was like okay I've like he's fallen for this like 4 times, right? In the past 3 games, he's like fallen for it like 4 times. So like now it's time to switch it up, right? Like now it's time to do something to give him enough rope to hang himself, right? Or like go for a stronger mix-up that's not predicated on him mashing. And then he was still mashing. Right, because like that's a part of it too. Is yeah, you can adapt, but you can just not give them the ability to in the first place. But if they're not adapting, then yeah, you just look stupid. Unfortunately,
it is unfortunate.
Like I like the idea, but yeah, there was like Swing Beats had never shown that they weren't matching that entire fucking set. So it was very weird in Game 5 to decide to be like, yeah, this is when he stops.
I mean, I feel like maybe it was just that he wasn't given enough rope, because I did see him, like, he block dashed, right? He was approaching a lot more defensively. Out of pressure, he just waited patiently that one time when Double was expecting him to mash, and he just didn't press a button. And Double was ready for it.
Can we talk about Graham mixing the shit out of Swiftfox dash right now?
Yeah, okay. We're just gonna raw tag out. I mean, if there's a raw tag you want to use, it's gonna be this one.
Yeah, it was cross up every time also. Like, he just, like, got crossed up a lot. Alright, give me snap.
Oh,
Oh my god, okay.
This is how it starts.
Yeah, this is the problem, because again, consistency versus creativity, man, I'm telling you right now. The set play starts, and I really don't think it's gonna stop.
Oh my god, he actually got the hit. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's it. That's
you have to either be up forwarding or reaction grabbing. It's a lot like Pain Wheel Charge, Hatred Guard stuff.
What the fuck? Is that consistent?
Man. Yeah, you haven't seen Sage used to do that all the time.
I saw him do it like once or twice, but like I never really thought it was like a consistent setup.
It used to be Sage's ghost coming. What are you talking about?
What the fuck, really?
Yeah. Like, am I smoking crack or like? I'm pretty sure that's true.
I've
seen that all. I used to see, like when I was competing, right? Like that used to be all over the place, right?
I saw it pop up here and there.
See,
but, like,
what I mean? So, like, Graham was doing, I'm making very mean sneer quotes here, but Graham was doing so well, and then, like, as soon as, like, he fucked up, I'm like, yeah, TJ wins now. You know what I mean?
Like, because Graham had a lot of, I mean, I agree 100%, right? Because Graham had a lot of momentum, he was playing fine, but the thing was, like, when you saw him make a mistake, when you saw him Swift Fox Dash get out, it wasn't on a read, it wasn't on a good call, it was because Graham fucked up, Graham dropped. And Swift Fox Dash doesn't usually make those kinds of mistakes, he's very, very consistent. Like you say a lot, consistency over creativity.
Yeah, and it's also like that, if there's top player privilege is that you know that, like, top players have, like, very strong consistency, like that reach, holy fuck, that is not like beat extend. And so, like, it's like, oh yeah, like, I know Graham doesn't know how to deal with, like, set play of this caliber right now, like, and, you're right, like, and, like, TJ just ran the fucking set play. Because that's the thing, Graham has no contingency plan for when things go wrong, but right, like, you saw that the Bella mix got blocked a little bit, and then he did the Kara lock and load thing. Oh my god. Wow, Van got fucked up.
Yeah, man got fucked up.
Okay, he's falling for cross-up low, like, a lot. Yeah, he's up backing.
We don't have really any meter to safely DHC. Like, that's not gonna happen before this Bella dies, but we will probably need... Oh no, actually we have 3 meters, so never mind. We don't need... Yeah, we don't need shit.
Weird that we wouldn't keep the corner, but...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, kind of weird that we didn't keep the corner, but that's okay. We're gonna be able to do exactly that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you keep the corner, but at the cost of your just... Oh, mini teabag! Oh, that... Okay, there's the guaranteed PVG CPP there. Especially with Big Man, the PVG beat extends, like, super easy on that string. But I guess Graham just doesn't know, like, that's a solved situation.
Graham really needs to stop calling that assist right now, because that's gonna cost him the game.
Yeah, but Van's dead. Jeez. Oh, never mind, now they're both dead. He just gave up all the red life.
That was horrible. Like, oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, parry, but then it's a high-low as soon as you land.
Is that supposed to be an alpha counter, I wonder? Like, was he trying to alpha counter into, like, Car?
No, he definitely did that on purpose.
He meant to raw tag? I don't know, it seems so weird. It's like such a strange situation to raw tag.
The teabag didn't cost him. The teabag was fine. Like, like it was the fucking... It was his lack of, like... one, his combo game was really fucking lacking there. And two, his set play was really lacking, as it normally is.
Damn.
I mean, this is alright. So what you always see, like, he has no set play, and then, like, he really doesn't... Like, he drops combos, and he doesn't do the hard combos, like, when it matters, right? He only does the hard combos when they don't matter. Like, he knows this, like, I've told him this a lot, and he knows. Oh, he blocked the 50-50, holy shit! But then he got immediately opened up, but I can't believe he blocked the 50-50.
I mean, it's a 50-50, right? You pick a direction and you pray.
Yeah, but it's the full screen cross-up, man. Like, no one blocked that correctly. Oh my god.
The only 50-50 that I think I've literally never blocked was probably the Eliza one, where she crosses under with a second
That's not even a 50-50, there's no same side.
Oh yeah, that's true, that's not even a mix. It's just a fucking setup, and it's stupid.
But I also have never blocked that. Pleasure will get that on the end of our fucking days. Oh my god. Yeah. That's one thing Swivel is so much better at than other Bellas is the Kara lock and loads.
Yeah. Kara lock and loads like make or break a Bella. It's really, really cool.
Yeah. You hate this game? I'm so yeah, that's what fighting a good peacock will do to you. Better player playing a better team, man. What do you want me to say? There was not, we're on a lot of inroads for you there.
That's one of those things where, though, like, this is one of the few times where I will 100% agree that the 3-0 does not tell the full story. Graham had a lot of moments where he had full control of the momentum, but he wasn't able to keep it going. He just needed to keep it going.
He did play better than I thought he would on those first 2 games, because he got the first hit, but then, again, like, as soon as he stopped getting, like, as soon as he stopped hitting him, we're just like, oh shit, yeah, he loses now.
Yeah, both of us, like, immediately, we're just like, well, that's that, and this game's over.
Yeah, you get one of those. You get one of those, right? It's like... Like, I know as well as anybody, man, like...
And it's reasons like that, though, that I think that, like, it's not going to be just Raz versus SwiftFox Dash at the end. Like, I feel like...
I mean, for more than one reason is that Raz lost, so...
Well, yeah, Raz lost, but, like, Raz... I feel like Raz is going to come through losers, and for sure, and then, like, maybe... Like, Swing Beats, I don't know what's going to happen. I do know what's going to happen. I think Swing Beats is not going to be able to make it, but I think the run back is going to go very differently. I think Raz has definitely taken down some notes. It's very hard to adjust during a set, but in a second set, it's a lot easier to know exactly what your opponent's doing if they have one game plan, right? So I feel like that's going to show. That's my theory, you know? But that's why I feel like Raz or Graham can possibly do it against SwiftFox Dash, just because if they get one chance, if they can run it all the way through and not let it go, then... They can take a game here and there, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot harder from Luza's side. Taking the actual tournament is going to be a whole nother story, but it's possible it'll be a little different.
Because, like, Peacock's always had, like, one really defined weakness, and that's her round start, right? Like, her round start's, like, just not good. Like, the straight up, it's just not good. And it's, like, the one thing I'd say is just, like, unambiguously bad about Peacock. Like,
yeah,
so
for sure.
That, like, you know, so, like, went very far out of his way to not deal with it. And, like, that's what Graham was, like, capitalizing on, right? Because that's the main reason, right, that I run Beat Extend with this team, like, as opposed to just Lock and Load, right? Is because it's not a great neutral assist. It's really fucking, like, it's really hard
to catch that round start just to get that one chance.
Yeah. You disagree that Peacock has a bad round start? I don't know, like that, I've always felt like Peacock has a bad round start. Like, what do you mean? Like, what can she do in, like, most, like, in a matchup like that? Like, if you don't just get them with the shotgun, like, you can't start up the zoning. The dash jump's just on you. You know what I mean?
Jumping hard punch plus assist, jumping hard kick plus air back dash.
Yeah, I mean, all, like, that's like, unless you, like, hit them with the shotgun, like with that team comp, like, if it's a DP assist, then yeah, but, like, jumping hard punch plus assist when it's lock and load, you can just jump over both. Like, you can just dash and then jump over both of them on reaction. Like, as long as you're not jumping round start, like, all those things, like, kind of don't work. Like, like, Peacock actually has to take a risk, like, round start, I feel like, most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Also, who's the next match? I feel like we're having a lot of downtime here.
The next match is the winners finals, which is why I was just kind of letting it rock. Because I know loses round 4 needs to catch up anyway, so we got a little bit of buffer time. But Swing Beats versus SwiftFox Dash, our winners finals, is going to be coming up next. I kind of to build on that, though, like, what's interesting is, like, it's not that Peacock's guaranteed to lose round start. The reason I say, or I agree with Kenji saying that she struggles there, it might not be the same reason, is because she gives up a lot of space right away. Even if she's not guaranteed to get hit, right? If she calls out assist, calls lock and load assist, and jumping hard punches back, she's gonna have a wall of hitboxes in front of her. But if you dash jump like Kenji said with double or whatever, you're giving up a lot of space. A lot of momentum that Peacock gets is just not gonna get it.
Is that you can, like, do shit on reaction, like, on like, round start to her, like, because she doesn't have anything that's, like, super fucking fast. Like, again, unless you, like, just fall for, like, the sweep shit in the beginning, but then again, that's, like, really fucking scary, because if you just down back that shit and, like, call an assist, it's so bad for Peacock. I don't know, I've always thought, I've never really seen Peacock that's like, yo, shit, I, like, can't do anything round start. Like, round start's always been like, yeah, this is where, like, where you go for it. Like, this is where you fucking, like, put the chips down and, like, get it, because that's before the fucking garbage gets, like, fucking on the screen, right? Like, that's what I've always, that's how I've always done. That's where I've found the most success, because anytime I've ever tried to, like, especially when I was playing Fukua, right? Especially when I was trying to be like, yo, fucking, like, let's fireball it out and, like, find the gap. It's worked sometimes, but it's always been less consistent. Right, like, nothing ever works 100% of the time. And then, yeah, if you do eat the shotgun, or you eat the fucking, like, pre-backdash heavy, pre-air backdash heavy, like, you're just fucked at that point, because you're just locked down for, like, a lot, especially with lock and load. Like, the full zoning pattern's in effect at that point. Also, Rising JLP, what does that beat? Like I feel like you should just lose a lot of space that way, right? Like what
Yes, round start isn't amazing, but pretty safe, and usually assures that she gets space to zone.
Yeah, like I mean, you can't like you can't hit her like in it, but I feel like you can like you make her lose space in a way that she doesn't get to start zoning, right? Like you can make Peacock lose space once she's zoning, but then she has the ability to like either set up more shit reactively, like in a reactive sense, not just like default to whatever pattern she's doing, or like teleport out, right? Whereas like round start, she doesn't have that because the bombs aren't up already. I don't know. Like that's just my opinion on it. But
I'm listening to people on a completely different caliber of understanding Skullgirls. From my simple perspective, my tiny animal brain is like, I barely understand Skullgirls. This is what I think. The way I view it is that Peacock.
The dumbass agrees with me. No, I must be wrong.
Yeah, no, but like, I agree with you for a different reason, right? So it's like I agree that Peacock struggles in the beginning, but it's a completely different reason. So I'm still an idiot, and you're still safe. Like from my simple brain, the way I view it is that Peacock only gets half a screen right away. So if she starts the zone, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. Her options are limited. She's not set up. But to put it very, very bluntly, like she doesn't have M item, right? Round start, she doesn't have M item, and that's what's crippling her.
I think what Rat Baby put, I think, is like summing up like the kind of my thoughts on it a lot. Like she has the tools to make the right read, which is like totally true. And like again, if you make the right read, you're so fucked. But like, and there's none of that like really fucking like just like get Peacock destroyed. But like the fact that she has to like try and go for like some sort of read option is like, you know, probably like bad. Holy shit! Fucking they're gonna just died in this fish and got hit like maybe 4 times. He ate like 2 lock and loads and a bomb.
And that landing was like basically half his life bar.
Yeah, I mean it's assist plus team scaling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Assist plus ratio.
That's 1.3 times the additional 50%. So 1.3 times 1.5.
Also, do assist hits count as counter hits?
Assist hits count as counter hits?
Do assist hits counter hit scaling? This is one thing I actually don't know because I've never figured. I know it's just like the assist hits.
I have no idea.
Oh man, but Teeter getting hit on a couple of fucking like bad, like trying to keep him safe like Lenny's that were just having like meaty shit on top of him. Okay, but now he loses a lot of red life, so DJ back in the driver's seat. Alright, well, as close as that was, yeah, Peacock, like, he just, like, did really unsafe shit with Peacock, like twice there and got fucking Skullgirls.
Stop killing your assist swing. Yeah, I mean, that could sum it up. I think having an extra band there would have made things look a
also,
lot
like,
different.
Having a third character at all, like, that was pretty insane, to be fair. But yeah, he didn't, like, it's not like, oh, he got, like, comboed a lot, too. He got hit, like, 4 fucking times, man. And just exploded. Like, for real, for real. Okay. Yeah, see, he got shotgunned and he's just so fucked. Like, what do you do now? You have to, like, make a read on an arm or some shit.
Alright, well...
He really just closed the distance for him just because he wanted to end this game faster. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that actually was an American reset right there.
Okay. Late push block.
Yeah.
By the time you build half a screen, but then here we are again, now we die.
Yeah, he's given up too much of his life bar in exchange for like the character not dying, but he gave up so much. Alright, but it's BOA train, so we all know what can happen here. Oh, yeah, but he doesn't build.
It's gonna be a little bit weird.
Yeah, that's guaranteed if you go that far. I was about to say. There's so many strings in this game that if you run them too far, you're guaranteed. And this week he didn't level 3 with Ban. That would have been a pickup and guaranteed death. He actually could have killed Peacock for sure there with a level 3. Yeah, he did. Oh. Oh wow, bad air grab read by PJ again. These guys are getting really flustered when he's getting attacked. That's very shocking. But that's like been all the opportunities. He just like has been really fucking like scrambling whenever he's getting approached, like not on his own terms.
Mm-hmm. And then lock him with 360, saves him again.
But yeah, but I mean, he's like, Swingies has thrown away characters in both these games, right? He like threw away half of Bella's health bar on a raw tag, and then Ban just died as an assist last time. Like, again, he's like really just not wanting Bayo to die or something, and like he's giving up pretty much the rest of his team's life for it.
I feel like he views it as like the only way to close the space, right? Like especially after he took that shotgun to the face, it's like, well, I gotta sacrifice an assist if I'm gonna get any space on my opponent. That's not necessarily the case, but like I also kind of understand that mindset.
Yeah, I mean, like, if he can keep TJ from having a bomb on screen, right, then, like, there are PBGC arm windows. Like, if he keep from having Lenny specifically out on the screen, right, there are PBGC arm windows that he can look for. But, I mean, it's hard, obviously. But it's, like, it's what you gotta do. Or, because he's not moving. Like, he's letting himself get locked down in the corner. And, okay, let's see if more life is what'll do it here. Because, I mean, the Bell hasn't been doing too much work in either of these games, so I don't hard disagree with it. But he's also just like been blocking with his face, like both round starts. That's been great. Alright, Vortex. Blocks it.
Gets rid of the Airship George, scoops it up with A-Train, but not able to convert, not able to close the space fast enough.
Yeah, he got shotgun. Yeah, here's where actually raw tag's
So
not
he really wanted to keep.
Oh man, that is it.
alive.
He actually he had to wait on that that light because it didn't autocorrect. He had to wait a little bit longer.
Okay, we can make this count. Oh, he can't.
Okay,
You have
Peacock
to
should be
jump
dead.
there, right? Like, in
Oh
this
no,
situation.
bad conversion though. He's gonna have to. Okay, but he gets another reset.
Okay, that should kill. Oh, he saved 2
Alright,
meter.
look.
That's nice. Got a
didn't
DHC
fire
option,
it.
and also Beowulf has gotten less than red health back. That's nice.
Alright, he's actually doing it. It's not a hard knockdown here though. Oh, but TJ lets it be.
The chair call was really late.
Oh,
That's
he's
just
getting these fucking. He's respecting these Karalakinos so much that like he gave him time to do that on his wake up. Like, there's no reason for that. Oh shit! Oh, what the? Could he not have picked that up into something more? Oh no, he did. Again, he could have converted that with Wolf Blitzer in the air, or he could have punished that rather. Oh my god. Okay. Well, he takes the game. Good shit, man.
Hell yeah.
You literally
I mean, his
literally
assist
just
gets
did
to live a
the
lot longer.
He did.
The duo ratio
three-
is actually doing wonders for him, though, if you really think about it, right? Where it's like, he's still losing a lot of health on his assist, but by barely keeping it alive, like, just from that little bit of a health bonus and a little bit of more favorable scaling, like, he's really letting that health come back and taking advantage of it. It sounds
I mean,
so
he
simple
also
and
just
stupid, but it's
hard
working.
red SPD as for Oki, man. Like,
Yeah,
you
also true.
like Jesus.
He did
Christ.
get,
but he,
like, crazy reads.
he's missing a lot of punishes too. Like you see, there's guaranteed punishes that or there's guaranteed punish situations that he's just putting himself in, and that like he's just not doing.
Like what?
Like that whiffed 360. There was a couple times where Peacock was doing unsafe pressure. Like there's been a couple. All right, this is how it starts. Can we bring it to game 5? M chair. Oh yeah.
Shoot. Sacrifices all of it. Not your turn anymore.
You're 50-50. Yep. Alright, get some space because the sweep connected. Could he have armed that? I wonder if he could have armed that.
I don't know.
Oh my god, gets fucking 2 hits, man. Diabare. And Peacock's dead. And he's like he's healthy for once with Peacock dead. Wait, what are you doing, my guy? Like you got that because TJ completely panicked on the Lenny again, but that's like the 4th time TJ's gonna completely panic Lenny while something's on top of him. Like while a hitbox on top of him, but I mean this is totally in Swing Beast's favor right now. And he gets the chair.
Scoops it up. Wow.
Yeah, he gave him what he wanted.
I wonder what's going on. Because, like, He's breaking like a lot of rules against this matchup, right? Where it's like Switch Fox Dash shouldn't be letting Beowulf get the chair. He should be DHCing out Peacock because you need Peacock alive. Like there's a lot of things that get weird here that we're not. We're just seeing Switch Fox Dash just kind of sacrifice stuff. Like he's just like, yeah, it's just fine.
Big drop too. Good match, but yeah, he got him with the stagger jump roundhouse and then. Oh yeah, big band instant overheads. Yeah, that wasn't enough, but.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That's not kill though. Oh, but he could have picked up LA Train SSJ.
LA Train.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, he had OTG. He could have picked that up. That sucks. I think he's actually dead here. Yep.
You can do that. That's weird.
Yeah.
Wait, does LA Train's not a hit grab though? How does that work?
Oh, sorry, L Brass. Sorry.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, oh my god. Oh yeah, or he could have just SSJ'd, but I'm not sure if that was enough damage. But yeah, if you have OTG and meter, you can always pick up into one more off of level 3.
For sure. You said LA Train, it blew my mind. I'm like, what? How?
Yeah, sorry, L Brass. Damn, that's unfortunate. Swing Beats actually had that game 5 in multiple times, but again, the consistency is just like not there.
Biggest deal breaker. Like that, Swift Fox Dash goes forward 3-1. See where we are on Luce's side. So Raz versus Tyrone might still be happening. That's still happening. You were supposed to be playing off stream, but since you didn't play off stream, let's go ahead and get you on stream. Who cares? Raz versus Tyrone.
God damn it, guys.
I mean, I kind of knew that this could happen, but we were on good pace, so it didn't happen. But it happened anyway. Whatever.
Then it fucking happened.
Raz versus Tyrone. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 more games on stream. We got a ways to go. We still got some time. This is always one of the most awkward parts of tournaments because it's like you literally don't have a choice besides playing all the games one at a time. Not like anyone can play off stream. It's just one thing after another, just checklist.
Yeah. I don't know. Is Rogue any good in Marvel 2? I actually don't. I feel like I've never seen her played.
That should answer your question.
I don't know, like Dalston's apparently like really good in Marvel 2. I've never seen him played, but everyone says like, yeah, he's fucking A tier.
Marvel 2 tier list. I am kind of surprised. I mean, I don't know enough about Marvel 2 like high level meta. These are not the characters I expected.
Yeah, I mean, it's always MSP type shit.
Rogue's top 16. Oh, upper half. For third, actually.
I bet. Yeah. Yeah, back to not paying attention to the games, because I don't care. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, how you so I guess you don't really gotta do like nothing too crazy for your fucking holiday plans, right? Like
me personally?
Yeah, cause you're with your fucking folks, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, like Friday specifically, I'm spending with Ames, and then Saturday I'll be with my parents. You know, there's like a couple of plans here and there, but like nothing major. Nothing like hectic or traveling or anything, obviously. I'm planning to use the weekend to finish building my computer. I finally got all the parts I needed, so I can wrap that up. That'd be kind of cool if I can get that done before the fabled 1-week TV vacation.
Man, just taking off work to watch TV. What it is, man.
TV's filler content, alright?
Yeah. And soon you'll have your new TV and they'll be able to emulate GoldenEye, you know, so well. Just so well.
That's what I'm trying to hit that, like, maximum frame rate on that GoldenEye. It'll help my RNG, making sure I can get that guy to drop the... Right? Like, isn't like the hypothetical best time possible because one of the soldiers that spawns in has a chance of dropping a rocket launcher, so you have 1 extra grenade boost? Or rocket boost, rather.
Are you talking about, like, Streets Agent?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, it's like you got to get a rocket launcher, and then like you need to get like back boost also from the guards, I think.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
You have to get hit on like particular angles too from like the NPCs or from the enemies. Yeah.
And you can't confirm that it's gonna happen until it doesn't happen, right? Like because you have to keep your nose to the ground. kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you like it. A lot of it's RNG, I think, to get like record pace or whatever. But have you ever seen a 113?
Never have, never will.
You're a fucking legend. Dude, I am clutch. Remember when McPenis used to just have that like ticking at the bottom?
I was literally about to reference that. Where it's just like I think that was one of the greatest scrolling texts I've ever seen on the stream. It's just that like almost a copy pasta, but it was just actual text. It was
just the Ryan Lockwood fucking Streets 112, man. That's such a good video. Like, I remember like seeing that video like way back in the day too, and I was just like, "What?" Because like someone just showed me it as like a random ass video. I'm like, "What is this?" He's like, "I don't know, man. It's just the internet."
I didn't see it until the McPeanut stream. I like saw the text and I'm like, this, you know that stupid meme where it's just like I don't know what this is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. So I just copy pasted that text into Google and it just led me to the YouTube video because that was enough, I guess.
You pasted the transcript of Streets 112 into Google?
Well, like the first sentence of it, but yeah.
Yeah, and MRRL time. No one else. Me and Mark Rutsu. Me and fucking Mark Rutsu. So fucking good, man. Yeah, it's kind of like in that sort of vein of the Iron Man Infinite video. It's definitely that kind of video.
Old school. I mean, it's a lot less popular, obviously. The Iron Man, do you want to do a fucking Infinite is timeless. That shit's eternal.
Yeah. I mean, Streets 112 went pretty viral too, didn't it?
It did, but it's not like... It still was one of those things where you had to look for it to really find it. Like, it wasn't one of those things that just popped up. But do you want to know how to do a fucking Infinite? That just popped up all over the place, even no matter how irrelevant it was. It was crazy.
Isn't that just because you're in the FGC? Like, I'd assume that Streets 112 is like has more hits on YouTube.
I mean, like, I consume speedruns like it's nobody's fucking business. It's just my sustenance. The fact that it never showed up in my feed is kind of... I don't want to say it's telling, but it's like... It is kind of sus.
Oh, let me see. Okay, Streets 112 has 2.3 million views.
Yeah.
And the Iron Man Infinite... Oh god, my shit's freezing.
Probably 40 reposts of that, too.
The Iron Man Infinite has... It has less than 1 million views.
Really? That's crazy.
781K.
Huh.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, like, that shit's more niche because it's FGC shit. I don't know anyone who, like, doesn't play fighting games and knows about the Iron Man Infinite. But I know just, like, random-ass people that, like, will just be, like, an MRRL time. You know, or, like, people who say, like, 2 quick ones, you know? Like,
that's some fucking nerds.
Like,
I don't know any of these. I don't know any people who do either of those things.
That work? Nah, it doesn't work. Yeah, man. Like, FGC shit's like way more niche than you think it is, even among like video game shit.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it could be just unbiased like that. But like, for example, like what's it called? The fucking... Yo, fuck the Knicks. You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah. It's called like the Glorious Marvel Community.
Yeah, that thing. Like that thing.
That's the shit that got me
people
into
who are
fighting
not in the
games.
FGC have walked up to me knowing that shit like before. Like that shit's like timeless, and I just view the you want to know how to do a fucking Infinite to be almost parallel to that. They're both FG related.
Yeah, but that Yipes like highlight reel essentially is like way older also.
Oh, I mean, I guess.
Like I think that was originally uploaded to somewhere that wasn't YouTube.
Oh really?
Almost. I'm not sure. I could be talking out my ass here, but like that's the video that got me into fighting games more or less.
Really interesting.
Yeah. Like that and Evo 2013.
Huh.
Yeah. And then I fucking picked up a copy of Marvel 3 and I was like, I'm doing the quarter circle and it's not giving it to me because I didn't realize you had to do it fast. And then I picked up Street Fighter 4 and you know the rest of that story. I told that story like a million fucking times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like seeing that, because like I was just like, oh, this isn't just like fucking like people in Japanese arcades being good at video games. It was like people like across the Verrazano being good at video games.
Guys, we're gonna have more time left, aren't we?
Oh my fucking god. You know, that's what I'm saying, like, because like I was like, oh shit, it's just like dudes from New York, like, that are like fucking killing it and like just going crazy. I thought it was just like fucking nerd ass dudes from Japan, you know?
Yeah, no, like fighting games have been coastal in general though, like for fucking ever. Like it's almost always like New England area or like SoCal. Just always been those two.
I mean, Tri-State's always like Tri-State, especially back in those days, was like the spot in America, right? Like
maybe, yeah.
Like some of my sister's friends, like who did FGC shit, like when they were in high school, they were like, "Oh yeah, like I played like here's these like tournament footage of me playing against Dominion." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's wild. I remember like someone at work saw me with a Common Breaker hoodie that I wore to work, and like they're just like, "Oh snap, you play fighting games too?" And like they didn't explain what fighting game they played or whatever. They just like, "Oh, I'm from SoCal," and that's all they needed to say. So like, Tri-State or not, like SoCal is also a hotspot there for sure. So
that's weird.
It's iconic enough that you can just say that and you know what they mean.
That's weird. Cause I live in SoCal and I know very few people that play fighting games that I have met through playing fighting games.
Yeah, weird. I don't know. I don't live in SoCal, so I can't really make a counter argument to that.
Yeah. The Tri-State area is real? Yeah, what the fuck? Tri-State area been real. I mean, do people not know what the Tri-State is?
The fabled
like,
Tri-State.
Yeah, like what? Like that's just like the name of a region. Like it's like the DMV or like shit like that.
You just compare Tri-State to the DMV?
Yeah. It's like a amalgamation of 3 states, which I guess the DMV is 2 states and a territory, a district.
Oh, okay. We're talking about different DMVs. I thought you were talking about like literally a fucking.
No, not the Department of Motor Vehicles. I'm talking about the DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
Got it.
Because if you call it MDVA, you're whack as fuck.
You say DMV though, it doesn't make any fucking sense to anyone who doesn't know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know, man. I because I asked you because like so people who play games call it MDVA, but B-boys call it DMV. And so that's like what I'm used to. Cause like I was chilling with some dudes from Virginia, and I was like, oh yeah, like so like the MDVA scene do this, or like MDVA, man, what the fuck, like they got it, but they're like, yeah, man, what you like why you talking like that? And these weren't like, again, these weren't dudes from like the hood, nothing, like these were suburban Asian kids. I don't know, man, like. There's all sorts of those regions, you know. There's was it the Neo region?
I don't fucking know. Yeah,
that's Northeast Ohio, and it sometimes includes like the Pittsburgh area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's like that shit. I guess there's not a lot of that like, in the Midwest, because like those states tend to get bigger at that point, right? Because like, yeah. Like, you don't have, like, a Minnesota city. You have, like, the Twin Cities scene versus, like, you know, like, all that shit.
Yeah. And there's always, like, New England or East Coast or whatever, Tri-State, whatever you want to call it, and then there's, like, SoCal or whatever. But when it comes to Midwest, it's just, you hear, if you ask anybody, it's just Chicago, you know?
Yeah.
Anything outside of that is, like, no one really has a name for that region.
Yeah, pretty much, it's pretty much just Chicago, right? And, like, because, again, states are way smaller in the fucking, East Coast, right? But, like, and also like just urban centers, right? Or where people tend to be. Yeah. It's like most like demographic maps are just population maps. Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm trying to think, like, cause like I mean, fucking, like even like California, right? Like Central Cal like not being like a thing is like kind of a fucking like meme. The like anyone who claims like Central California like is just like looking for something to claim. Right? Hey. Okay, she's not paying attention to me. Oh wait, I think she is asleep. Man, she's gonna eat my snacks and just fall asleep on the couch? God damn it. The audacity.
The brain is slowly roasting.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, like, I fucking I was like streaming before this, so.
Yeah, you're probably more burnt out than I am. That's crazy. Like, I'm watching this game, and I'm like, this is interesting. This is fascinating. How much each other are respecting each other's options. That also means that half the time is down, and not a single character has died.
Yeah. Again, it's, these damn robos, man.
What does that do? That does nothing. Got it.
Yeah. Wait. Why wouldn't you just do the combo? I'm so confused.
If you did the combo, you get 6k out of it. Like, why bother?
I mean, but you do magnet into level 3, like.
That also probably isn't a good idea. Good point.
Yeah, like I don't know. The combo allows you to reset.
True.
Instead, you doing this foolishness. Oh yeah, man. Like, well, welcome to playing zoners. Dude, games take forever.
Only the
Like, ever since I started playing Peacock, man, my games take so much longer. It's so annoying.
Really interesting. Because for me,
Yeah.
I thought it was Robo's problem for me at least has always been just the fact that all the damage is in the super. So my games go fast only if I finish my combos consistently. Like that's all I gotta do. Like if I go for resets at all, it slows down the game by a billion. Although it improves the chances that I win, but like definitely makes me have to do more work, play way more time.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's why you see, like, all the crazy, like, shit you're able to do if you're able to double super on Robo. Because, like, yeah, all the P is stored in the balls, man.
The dumbest way to describe fucking Robo's damage distribution. You store in the balls.
Am I wrong, man?
On several points, yes.
Nah, you know damn well I ain't never been wrong. I'm not starting now. I'm not starting now. I was like, that one thing that happened in the Discord, and you're like, oh yeah, Kenji's right. I'm like, of course I'm fucking right.
Okay, what one thing in the Discord are you referring to, actually? That just sounds like a normal occurrence.
The incident that was in the that we brought to the mod channel's attention.
I think. Oh yeah. It's ringing a bell. I remember now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, and you're like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm like, yeah, of course I'm fucking right, man. Like, damn right, alright. I can't even think of a time I've been damn wrong. Thanks, Lil Boat. I'm the Lil Yachty of this duo, man.
A little Yachty.
Yeah.
Fuck is.
No, Lil Yachty.
Man, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Damn, that's crazy.
Sounds like a parody of like.
He's the rapper with the red beaded fucking hair.
Oh.
He's on Broccoli. That's the song that he was that like of his that really blew up. He was really popular like 3 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, my girlfriend didn't know who he was either, and she was working at like one of the Hollywood talent agencies like at the time. And then like the next day she's like, "Yo, he just came into the office for a meeting."
Shit. Crazy.
Yeah, and I think he like signed with them for like representation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
I always
we
said
saw some stuff playing Valentine this time around. This matchup is gonna go. I think this time it's gonna go a little bit faster. But that, God damn, the blocks on this round. All right, we cracked it open. Let's see where it goes. Make that counter hit count, or don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Oh shit, it's game 5. I didn't even realize. I will say, like, character diversity for this tournament's usually pretty decent.
Yeah, it is really cool to see. Like,
And it has been for the past like year or so. Like, I'm trying to think, like, we rarely see Eliza, I guess, and like we almost never see Fukuro, but like that's to be expected.
it depends on. Honestly, it depends on the week. Like, it's. I don't want to say it's like seasonal in a sense because that's ridiculous, but there are times where we'll just have a wave of Fukuras in, we'll have a wave of Squigglies in, we'll have a wave of Elizas in. I remember there was one tournament where it was like 8 people and like 6 of the teams had Eliza on it, which was kind of really weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
It should
Eliza's not like, Eliza's not really that that like unpopular of a character. Like I say, like Fukua recently, you know, since Second Encore has been a way less popular character.
Just
And because like I see like, a lot of Robos now. You know, like Robo used to be like by far the least popular character. Like Robo and Bayo, right? You just never see them. And like you see a decent amount. I mean, yeah, now you see Robos. I mean Bayos everywhere, and then Robos you see a decent amount of. It's very strange.
Look up Seth versus Sage. You got too strong or something in the tagline. Yeah. So,
Is it?
I think so.
I watch the Skullgirls. Watch the Skullgirls set in a minute. Alright, looking like Raz. I think Raz can controller drop and win at this point, right?
Yeah, with 7 seconds left.
How are so many of these games going to timeout? God damn. Like, how is a game he's winning going to timeout? Is what I'm at. Like, he plays fucking Bella.
Well, it's because Ophelia was the one out, right? So Ophelia was on point. Yeah, it's not that Ophelia can't do damage, but Ophelia's gonna definitely do damage slower than like double point Bella assist. You know what I mean? Or just Bella in general.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just kind of how Raz was playing it out, and Raz was playing it out the way he felt comfortable, and it paid off, right? He got to get set. He definitely made it work.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Graham versus Raz, which I don't think we've seen this tournament yet. That's pretty exciting.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Very well. Alright. Here we go. Thank you, Raz, for leaving the lobby. Shows tournament etiquette. Shows veteran experience. You have cleared your score. Greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and go on to loser semis. There we go. See who's going to be fighting Swing in the losers finals. Here we are. Round start, what we're going to see that Peacock point versus this Philia. Raz cannot just get a break from Philia. That's okay. See how he weaves his way through. It's a good warm-up. Should he win the next 2 sets, he will be able to get that rerun against... Wait, is it run back? Would it be a run back against? No, I don't think he's fought Swiftfox actually either. So this would be a warm-up though. If he can make it through. Graham has definitely demonstrated really good stable gameplay. As long as he can get the touch, he can really blend his opponent. But he does need to get that momentum first. It's not panning out so much right away. Smart blocks from Raz. Snap that Peacock back in. We really want that kill. Nice block on the cross-up. Right away push blocking too. Not really having a button to press on the way down, so just gonna back off.
Man. Still can't believe she just came to my spot, ate my snacks, and fell asleep on the couch.
We're really fixated on this fucking snacks thing.
Fucking snacks, dude.
You just, like, you got like 4 boxes of like fruit snacks that she ate all of them. Like what?
Rap snacks, dude. I got the Migos with the dab ranch snacks.
That's one way to do a cross under, I guess. Comes out scale because assist is the combo starter.
I used to think that, like, yeah, the A-Train cross or the E-Break cross unders were like gonna be the future of big man. That was so wrong.
I mean, generally speaking, the universal theory was that when people got good at parrying, that was gonna just define metas and stuff, but that didn't happen either, really. It became essential for like 2 matchups and that's it. Other than that,
keep on telling. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, that's all I was gonna say. Other than that, it's just excitement. It's just hype.
Yeah, I keep on telling myself that I like should learn how to like parry consistently on like not just like situations that I know, even though I don't really know a lot of guaranteed situations. But I was like, I should just like get that in my arsenal. But then I'm like, nah, then I have to play Skullgirls. Like and like try and learn things that I don't know already. That's just a mistake. Ooh, autocorrect DP, sick. Yeah. Whereas I can like do other things, like learn how to play Street Fighter.
Or become evidence that Brawly is totally fine in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, I got so fucking embarrassed, dude.
It's embarrassing on one end, I guess, but like from my perspective, it's like that wasn't even the point of the tweet. The tweet was about Brawly more than it was about you.
Well, I mean, like, I get, like, I didn't read the comments on it because I can't imagine they'd be good, but, like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't care, like, it's embarrassing, but I don't, like, it's not, like, keeping me up at night. It's embarrassing in the same way, like, you say something stupid, like, in public or some shit, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You say it, like, damn, that sucks, I wish that hadn't happened, but I guess it did.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, it's like... Yeah, I played another. I played someone today on stream who I actually like. I just got done watching an exhibition that he had done like this past weekend, and like, yeah, he bodied me. He wasn't even playing his real team. Actually, what is his real team? I need to look this up.
Oh my god, he got the health feedback from that. Holy shit.
Did he? Wow.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, because like he's like one of the best Yamchas like I've ever seen. Anybody only played Yamcha for one of the like sets we played.
Is he like an OG Yamcha player, or do you not know?
No, he's like what's it called? He's just like a good Yamcha from NorCal.
Oh.
But like I hadn't seen him play until this weekend, and then I saw him, and I think Yamcha's like like not in terms of like the series, but like in the game, I think Yamcha's a fucking stupid lame ass character. And then like when I saw him play, I'm like, yo, Yamcha kind of sick though. Yeah, like
He's doing shit.
so it was really cool to play him.
Shit.
Yeah, and then he was kind of like the other characters. He was just kind of doing some rudimentary shit, but they were strong characters, and he knew like the day one stuff. And he's just like a better player than me. But it sucks too, because as soon as I won one, he left.
Oh,
The score was like 6, and then he left. I was like, aw.
Like you started off the stream though. It's like don't take it personally. Just fucking let people do whatever they want to do.
His tag was like TPV underscore something, but I didn't check to see if he was actively streaming. Man, he's mad good, and like it's just funny because I'd never heard of him before this weekend, and then I happened to like run into him.
Huh.
But yeah, it's like I need to play more people like that because like it's getting to the point now where it's like random online people I tend to beat now in Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is nice, but it's just because so many people play that game that the skill distribution's pretty wide. Because anyone who like has any amount of hours in that game just like rocks me. It's not even close. It's very frustrating. Because I felt like I had stopped plateauing finally, but then it turns out I was wrong. I was just playing worse people. Hard to tell, right? Because it's all online, so like I don't know who's who.
I mean, like
there's no real way of telling, you know?
yeah, I guess. I don't. Like I really don't know how to respond to it because from my one perspective, it's just like, well, if you just watch the VODs back and you know what setups you're dying to, unless there really are true 50-50s, in which case you're just guessing wrong. They are, what's it called? Like, practice the setups, practice reacting to those things, and then you're breaking through your plateau. The idea of a plateau is so weird to me, and it like only really made sense to me back when I had no idea what I needed to learn. You know?
Yeah. I mean, even like when I was playing, because I was talking while I was playing, obviously, because I was streaming, so I was like even able to like identify like what I was getting hit for, and I was like, dude, I'm just playing like this is so stupid. Why am I doing any of this? But then I kept doing it, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just like sometimes that shit. And then there were things. There was one like main thing that I like just really didn't have a solution for, and I talked about it on stream. But like, it's just weird, you know. It's just weird like trying to think like because I really thought I was like, oh yeah, like I'm not fucking like plateauing anymore. Like I'm doing good. I'm like ranking up, and then it was like, nah, I was just playing worse online randos.
Yeah. It also goes both ways though, right? Where it's like it's really hard to tell if you're actually fighting worse people or if you're getting better. The same way you can't tell if the people you're fighting are good. You can't tell if they're really bad either.
That's true. Yeah, it's hard sometimes when it's just like, well, they're just getting hit with online shit. Happens.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been having lately. And Street Fighter's been mad fun to like learn.
I want to play Tekken so much. And for some dumb fucking reason, I'm still trying to get good at Skullgirls. Almost out of obligation where it's just like, I don't want to fucking give up. That's not my point. I don't want to...
Again, maybe I'll see you in Tekken 8, but... And like, it really looks like the balance, like killing like a lot of the little bit that I did find like fun or interesting about the game. It looks like the bouncing's taking a lot of that away.
And While Running 2 is back, and it's kicking ass.
I mean, I play Steve now, and by that I mean I played Steve for 1 day, but I did fairly well. Until I ran into the macro player, that was fucking insane.
Oh, did you actually run into the macro player?
Oh, I didn't tell you this?
No, that's awesome.
I ran into a macro death. No, like not there's a lot of macro players online, but I ran into a macro like player.
There's a specific bot that's going around that like doesn't do anything and only plays on reaction to you, and it is just like perfect reaction. It's really, really funny.
Like, even full screen. No, not that. It's just one of the like people do this all the time. Like this is a pretty like well-known tech thing. Is people will just like run a macro that does gotchas for them.
Oh yeah.
That was all. So it was like this guy had no idea what to do, but then he was just like he never missed a god fist, and so he was just like spam.
Yeah, you did tell me.
It was
This.
like,
Okay, I remember this.
Yeah. So it's just like, oh shit, like this guy's as bad as I am, but like he's fucking he had fucking perfect 15 frame god fist like at his beck and call. So that was the difference maker. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I did have fun that last time I played Steve, but I know like the act of learning Tekken for me is just dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like super fun because in Skullgirls it's building consistency, in Tekken it's like building a very, very important mindset. It's like, what is my opponent going to do? Why do they want to do it? And what options do they have against it? It's just this giant web I'm expanding. As in Skullgirls, that comes not even second; it comes third.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm having fun in Street Fighter because it's all just like footsies, you know? Like, okay, cool. Like, let's just do the damn thing. And I've only lost twice so far. They were both the Armikas.
How many games have you played?
20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on a pretty good win streak. But like the fuck, it's just like I think she's like known to be like a scrub killer character because she can like reset you and like do fake 50-50s, but I don't know that they're fake.
Oh, okay.
It's like, and I still don't know how to do like wake up shit. Like when people miss their when it's not auto timed, when people miss their tag, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm still very much a beginner, you know, but it's like like I'm having fun learning it, which I did not have for Tekken at all, you know.
Yeah, that's good shit. I mean, play what you love, right?
Again, maybe I'll be ready for Street Fighter 6.
I'll fucking change it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
it's gonna take 4 expansions before it's good again.
Yeah, but I'll remember how to play footsies finally. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, maybe.
Like this is a game without beat extend or super dash, so like I'll like learn something about spacing. You know, like I don't know. There's like, it's just nice to play like a slower game too.
Okay.
What is this? Losers finals?
Nope.
Oh no, Swing Beast is in losers finals. This is losers semis.
This is losers semis.
Oh my god. Yeah, this Peacock looking scuffed as fuck from Graham. I mean, he switched from one zoner to another, which is weird because he likes to run Big Band Point.
He's been just well, okay, never mind. Just as I was about to fucking say something, I was like, he's been doing pretty good at getting those Symphony conversions, and I still don't understand how the fuck he does it. You tell me to just hold up forward, it just doesn't work.
That height is a little bit tricky, that one. Oh my god, he got that. But yeah, like...
I'm sure he won both.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, you literally just hold up forward, man. Like, I don't know. You just steer that shit like an RC car, man. Like, it's so easy. I genuinely don't know why you have so much trouble with it. Okay,
you tell me just hold up forward. I'm like, okay, and then I hold up forward, and I just am nowhere near close enough to hit him with the crouching medium kick because he just bounces far away. I just don't get to the other side of him or whatever, or even above him. it's just not working. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? So, I mean, I'll lab it out eventually, to be fair. I haven't really put a lot of effort into labbing band right now, because my focus is Robo, but still, weird. I don't understand what's so hard about it if it's as simple as you say it is. It's just not fucking clicking.
Are you thinking about option selects, but you're not thinking about the options that you're selecting?
No, I can't even select the option I want to do.
Oh my god. He just like straight up flash step as many times as it would allow him to, and got the Gr8. He's like, you want to block this one, or this one, or this one, and it worked. Is this dead? No, he didn't use. If he used assist, I think he could have got the kill. Oh, he could have punished that gun with another gun. Oh, he could have confirmed that into shit. Could have confirmed that one into car.
Oh my god.
Could have confirmed that one into car.
Alright, game number 5.
Dude, these fucking zoners. Games take so long.
I don't know.
Let's see, fucking how this goes. Cause yeah, this Peacock's really not been doing shit.
I feel like it gets some work done on this Filia, and a lot of it comes down to the fact that Filia will get a touch like this, and then we'll go for a ridiculously early reset, right? Like, you didn't really get that much out of it. Like, sure, it's nice to get that extra, like, ounce of meter, get the damage on scaling, like, after the 3rd or 4th hit. That always feels good, I guess. But you're not really draining any on Dizzy, which means that Raz is spending a lot more time getting rid of this Peacock than he needs to, and that inevitably means that Peacock gets a little bit more chip damage on this Filia, right?
Yeah.
So even if the Peacock doesn't technically do anything effectively useful, it is kind of playing Raz for the game he's trying to play.
Yeah, like this actually happened to me recently. I played JP like 2 days ago, and like if you looked at the game without the health bars, you're like, dude, Kenji's getting fucking destroyed. Like, what the fuck? But then it's like, cause he would just reset me a million times super, like literally like 7 or 8, and then I hit him once with, and I won the game.
Yeah.
Like, A-train combos, but baby, like. Alright, we're gonna go for, yeah, he used OTG, which kind of sucks. If you can preserve OTG there, you can get a nicer mix.
Oh shit.
But and he just wants to set up the item anyway, because like this is chippable. Yeah, especially good sweep there. This is looking real bad.
Yeah, that was a.
Cat ate the item though. If he could have gotten that item there, he could actually like neutralize this entire cat head's like duration.
I didn't get much from the casters anyways, just because of the aggressive flush stepping, but...
I mean, that movement on the runner was actually really good there from Graham. He actually got a really clean shotgun backdash there. He actually did dash.
Tried to punish the teleport, didn't quite get it. I don't know how he didn't get it.
Peacock is dead, but this like should be of like least concern for Graham. He's still in a really good spot here. Alright. But everyone can get double vortex. Yeah.
We get back throw? No, we're gonna keep the corner. I don't really agree
it's
with
full
that,
on Dizzy.
Okay.
Problem though, like so this is gonna be a while. I wouldn't have bursted there honestly by Graham. Like just he can't hurt you.
Okay. Called it a little too late. Yes, this.
Oh god, you're not believing. This can actually be a double dead.
Should be a double dead, honestly. I would spend a meter.
Oh
no, okay, what?
Because this is also gonna just burn a lot of time. Oh my god, Graham cannot convert a combo to save his goddamn life.
Okay.
Why is he
Level
mashing?
3 punish? Oh no, you can't. Okay.
Why is he doing SSJ? That's so weird. Okay, he got it. Oh, he jumped though.
Yeah, he
no.
he
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that kind of went away. If Raz like push blocked ASAP and then got the level 3 off with double on Band's J, like I think that would have been perfect. But
now yeah, he's out of time.
Or even on, I guess after Graham DHC'd into cat heads, like just the start of cat heads would have been like because it would still be mid PVGC if you did it early enough. You would have gotten that level 3 and that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Still would have been fine. None of it worked out though. And like that,
Yeah.
Graham is going to be moving
Sirens?
forward to lose his finals.
Yeah, what are these sirens about? Is there another? I hope there's not another fire. That'd be fucking shitty. So I don't live in a neighborhood where people get shot no more.
Alright, Swing. Enough copy pasting the copy pastas. Let's get on in here.
Read that shit. What is this? Oh, he's really cool. Copy pasta. Is that from something like I? It's just not funny to me because I don't know the context. Like I wasn't there. You know, I think I had to be there, and I wasn't.
If you scroll up, Gran was saying the same thing about Swing Beats. That was just some cute poetry, I guess. Is what's happening.
It could be like I mean, we love like the missing no copy pasta, right? But like we don't like. I think you had to be there.
Yeah.
I just don't get the joke. Oh, now he's playing Robo. He's playing the ultralight beam.
Robo and Double.
Yeah. Again, his teams are fucking weird as shit.
Interesting TK beams, but not really re-jumping on any of them. Those are really clean TK beams, though.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to only do singles though, because like look at how he's trying to walk. Yeah, because he's trying to scout. But it only. Oh, but he dropped the A-Train. That's actually really big. Oh, and he's running A-Train again too, because he wants to do the cool combos that I made. That's really the reason he plays this fucking. That's why he started playing Robo, because he likes my combos.
Yeah, they are cool combos.
Fucking sick combos, I will say. Yeah, assist was on cooldown because Double got hit, so he couldn't do the cool pickup there. Oh, so we're doing a good job of not jumping. But didn't do a good job of not getting hit by that. Luckily, Band's gonna absorb a lot of it. Yeah, but that Band is hurting. Oh my god.
Be dying for it. It confirms they can get that band in.
Yeah. Or just kill it right here.
Never mind. Yeah, that's fine.
Dude,
Happy
Swing
birthday.
responsible with his assist calls that I've like ever seen.
Oh my god. Alright. I know even Graham was
because like
by that.
you know me, like I'm super an advocate of like it doesn't matter if you're assist blading, like it can use it and then it can heal while you hit them. But like his assists are like constantly at like very low health. You know what I mean? Like his assists get the shit beat out of them all the time and then like just die.
Graham's, you mean? Or
Swing beats.
Oh, Swing Beats. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Swing Beats. That's consistently been a problem that we sell, right? Like even in the set where he played against DJ and like he had really close games, but like they were only. Honestly, if he kept one assist alive, it would turn the tides. And we even saw that the one game he won, right? Where because he switched to a duo, he had that a little bit of extra health on that assist, and that paid off big time. It's like Swing Beats he has the right mindset, but like if he can't keep an assist alive, it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Which generally just means you're making bad assist calls, right? Like they're getting beat the fuck up like that.
Or you're sacrificing your assist to play neutral way too much. It means you need to win neutral too many times.
But I mean, this isn't the team. Like this isn't like Peacock. I get right. Like it's like you're playing against Peacock. Yeah, sometimes you gotta sacrifice some assist life so they absorb some shit. This isn't really that. L Beam exists. You know, like you don't really gotta sacrifice your assist to like get in these matchups.
Yeah, good point.
I think there's bad calls. Because it's A-Train, right? Like, it is A-Train, so sometimes you're just kind of doing it and hoping that they jump into it. Like, I get it. But, you know, it's not working out, and, like, we're seeing what's leading to. Oh, he scouted it, but actually didn't convert. Graham done it a couple times where he's, like, actually scouted certain reversals and then not actually converted them. Did he not have OTG? Killed for 1 meter.
So little damage. This is gonna kill at least for 1 meter. But yeah, we got good old Bella coming in with 5 meter on DHC.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
Oh yeah. That's one other thing. Swiggy's has really been like just doing Concho no matter what. Like even if he gets push blocked out and it won't activate.
Yeah. American, but pays off. Nice berries. Doesn't amount to much.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much they're doing for you because you're still gonna eat the chip.
What?
Luckily, luckily Graham doesn't get a lot off of that, so my voice was cracked there. Holy shit. Alright, well, now you're dead.
That was a Hail Mary brass coming out, and that was not good enough for it.
I mean, you got it, right? It's this matchup, solo versus trio. Like, what are you gonna do, man? Like, I fucks with it.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna
He demonstrated multiple
intelligently...
times the ability to get like half a screen away from his opponent. That's all you really need against the Robo. That's usually sufficient to really close the gap, but like he just kept on getting hit afterwards, right? He would get half a screen away and then he'd just take a hit, and then he would jump and then get hit again, then get flung back and rinse and repeat.
Yeah,
I think he just needs to keep his cool. I think his swing beats just remembers like what he's got to do, just block, you know, not mash, not something that's in his blood usually, but he just blocks his stuff and gets about half screen away. Robo's pressure just kind of comes to a shutdown, at least with Band here. With Bayo Band, like, I mean, there's a whole nother story here. You just never give Robo a chance. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I think I'm dead Robo here.
like, this is a character you should be least concerned about. If you can kill the big band, you're good.
Oh my god, you did not lock tag.
Oh, that's not M-share. Oh, I guess he was going for the cross-up. Or the 50-50, the ambiguous 50-50. Really crazy that he's doing mash unsafe recess when Bayo has so many fucking, like shit that... Like, you could just shut down Big Band, and he's just doing all the unsafe shit. Like that. Like, I'm so... Like, that wasn't even M-share. Yeah, 3 meter, doesn't matter. He can mash either direction.
Doesn't matter. Oh my god, micro dash.
Didn't blink properly. They should be dead. Yep, you can OTG pickup. Oh, he's not actually. I don't think that's optimal. That combo.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what he did, like, he had multiple. He had tons of meter to burn. He had tons of things he could have done. He could have finished the combo or whatever. But like, optimal or not, he had whatever he needed to kill. He definitely didn't need to let go of the combo.
Yeah, it's true. But I think like with that assist, I think you can get like close to 11k.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
I know you can get at least. I know you can get 10 like easy.
Yeah, that was one of the best things. That what was her name? Jesus Christ, why am I forgetting? Shuckle. Shuckle, yeah. Shuckle was one of the first people who broke like 10k, I think, with that route specifically. Or that that type of combo, yeah.
Did Shuckle ever do good? Like, I know she wasn't the best player, but did she ever like have any tournament placings?
She went to Combo Breaker once. That was the tournament that Liam and I think it was just Liam. Liam let her stay in the hotel room or whatever. Then she just kind of went with the Lab Zero tag pretty much.
Oh, okay.
She did fine. Like, she didn't get top 8 or anything, if that's what you mean by placement. Like, no. I think everyone dies in pools.
Yeah. It's always a weird thing to see, like, Bella A train. But, like, she could actually play Bella. It wasn't, like, Pleasure's fraudulent as Bella.
Yeah, no, it was a real as Bella. Shuckle played with Bella really, really solidly.
But yeah, her neutral and inability to play around DP assists always really hurt her.
What's really interesting is that Shuckle played, like, the textbook Bella, in a sense, almost. Where it's like, when you think of every Bella stereotype, it came out of her wallet, you know what I mean? Like, she had it all. Every other Bella has, like, some sort of quirks, even TJ is, like, it's
you know what I mean?
What are you saying? I didn't hear.
Like, crazy. And she was also, like, always kind of predictable. Like, but yeah, like, because of that, there was nothing, like, there's like, oh shit, like, I didn't see that coming type shit. It's like, oh yeah, I got hit by that. Because, like,
she did all the good
like,
shit,
you know,
like, it paid off. Like, credit where it's due. It's like playing by the book. It's like, the reason it's by the book is because it fucking works.
But then, like, if you got someone like Mock, right, like, he can just, like, open up the can, you know, and, like, really, like, do, like, insane shit.
Yeah. And Mock is one of those players where it's like, he'll pull out shit that you've never seen before in your life.
It's also because he just can do the really technical Bella shit, like, getting that fucking, like, the true vortex where the second light kick actually links is, like, so fucking hard. So that you can get consistent same side conchos and shit like that. It's like actually not trivial to do that shit.
Alright, so hold up a second. We actually had a set that finished at a reasonable time. Was that a 3-0 or a 3-1? It was a 3-0.
3-0? Okay.
I'll say 3-0 for now until someone corrects me.
Speaking of Octopus, let's talk about 3-0.
You're never gonna let me live that down, right? That I fucking thought you were a part of a team that you weren't. Whatever.
You're arguing on my behalf for something that wasn't real.
I wasn't even arguing. Like, it was just like Mock was talking shit about 3-0, and I'm like, they're not that bad. They got Kenji, and they just didn't have you, and I'm like, oops, whatever.
Like you got into a Twitter flame war on my behalf over some fake shit. It's fucking hilarious, man.
That flame war was burning bright.
You're angry. Yo, shout out to the Virginia Environmental Department too, by the way.
That was to what?
Virginia Environmental Department.
Oh, yes. Greatest place to work of all time.
I can't believe I fucking, like, that was in the pinned thing. Like, I was just like, what the fuck is this?
It was probably the fucking sickest burn I have ever heard from you. Take that how you will.
Dude. Man, you don't be hanging out with me enough, then.
Clearly.
Oh, I don't be, like, roasting too many people around you, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, when I hang out with my friends, like, we're all just, like, merciless to each other.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, everyone's got that personal group where it's just like, you can say fucking anything, it'll be fine, right?
So bad. We get real, we get personal, man.
Oh my god. I'm just admiring the P-Pap. Was fucking clean.
Yeah, it's so safe too, right?
Yeah.
That sweep was godlike.
That's the kind of Swift Fox dash that, like, everyone knows Swift Fox dash is. This is the kind of shit that you like. That's why you never, ever give Swift Fox dash a turn, because as soon as he gets one turn, he's gonna win because of shit like that.
Graham actually got to the area where he was actually guaranteed a beat extend, and then he didn't take it because he got scared, or I mean, I think he didn't know.
Practicing a theory.
Yeah, dude. You gotta know these situations. I think someone said it recently that like what the fuck was it? Oh, Cloud's like, if we could like disseminate more readily like the information about like solved situations in Skullgirls, like the level of play would actually increase rather quickly.
Oh, for sure.
It's like so much shit that like people like don't like people who've been playing a while just like know is like solved situations, and then like people like don't know, right? Like there's a lot of punish situations I've been calling out right now that I like know just from like playing for a long time, you know.
I mean, Skullgirls is not even like it's like 8 years old, right? It's like not even a decade old.
Yeah.
For that level of theory to be like put into text, people have to care enough about the game like all these years later. Which I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people are really loyal to Skullgirls, and that's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But like the growth in the scene is limited. It's not that it's not there. It's just it's limited. So the demand for it is not really there.
Oh yeah.
And the time has not really been given for Skullgirls to age long enough where people are like, oh, okay, let's write all this shit down. You know what I mean? Like in chess, right? It was probably like 3-4 decades before people started making textbooks on theory of chess. So like, it's you're absolutely right, and it's undeniably true. But it's Skullgirls is not in a place where that was going to happen anyways. Like it's not on the table.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's ever gonna happen or was realistic. It was just interesting to see like Cloud say it, right? Because I've been saying that type of shit for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
I feel like everyone knows it too, right? Like everyone knows like really familiar situation. Even at the very beginning of like when Skullgirls was supposed to not get any more patches, emphasis on supposed to, like within a few days, people were seeing really robust tech come out for very situation-specific stuff. And I think it was literally me who started tweeting out about like how this game is going to become really exciting when people start playing around George Assist. Because when George is on the screen, you can use it to reduce your cooldown or your recovery frames if you get hit during a very specific move. And some people were taking advantage of it. But not many people have, like, quote-unquote, established the theory on that. When is it optimal to do so and when it's not to. And I thought that was what was going to come. And then, you know, more patches came and then people gave up.
Yeah, I mean, people, because people do that in, like, again, it's just combo video shit, but, like, because there's certain V triggers, and oh my god, he really picked this stage. He just wanted. But like, yeah, like people do like combo video shit with like Ibuki, like V trigger, because she has like a boomerang type thing, or like Yuri and stuff too with the mirrors, all that.
In terms of like practical application though, right? Like you said, it's like combo video material. It's combo video fodder. It's not really.
But it's stuff you could do. Like there's been like people in Street Fighter are really good at like doing trade combos.
But like
because they'll be like on this like plus situation, right? Due to priority, like this will trade with a mash DP, and this is the combo off of that trade.
Oh, okay.
Like people are insane at that shit in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit we needed in like what we were going to get in Skullgirls. I feel like I think people were literally well on their way of establishing that kind of stuff, especially because Peacock was so very quickly established as just the dominant character as of the quote-unquote last patch. I feel like a lot of people were well underway of establishing exactly that. It's like, here's when you can use George to like really put yourself into a plus situation and then like convert off of that into a full combo. Like I thought that was really, really coming along. A couple people were definitely looking into it. And then it got patched and then people were just like, fuck this. It's always gonna be patched.
Yeah.
Even now,
I wonder if Annie will be any good.
Patch, which is great and kind of sucks for the meta.
I really wonder what's gonna be in the balance part of it. I also wonder if Annie will be any good because, like, you know me, I'm always interested in a new character. But I really wonder if the patch, like, what would be in the balance, and also when the fuck is that coming? They just said 2021, right? But who knows if that's even.
It's supposed to be like spring 2021. Like, yeah. I think it's like Marchish, but like I could be wrong.
Did they?
That was what I heard, and I was from a semi-credible source too. So like I'm not super doubting that, but I think it's like supposed to be like March-ish 2021. But it's secondhand information nonetheless.
I mean that's interesting. I really wonder what's going to be in the balance patch though, right? Because there's so many things that like could be in it.
Well, it's like the biggest brain behind it is now going to be Liam, right? Like
I don't know. I don't know who works there anymore, right? Like. Mm-hmm. Like, do we know that Liam, like, is working on it?
He has to have some level say in it, right? Like, he has the most presence in terms of Skullgirls. He has the most community interaction in terms of Skullgirls.
Yeah, but does he still work?
Familiarity with the engine, like, in terms
is he not one it, like, because, like, Mr. Peck left, right? Like, right? So, like, is Liam still there, too? Like, I don't know who's still at that company, right?
A hidden variable? Not sure, but I'm
like,
sure.
that I just don't know, like, what, like who's there, who's in charge of what, right? Like,
I feel like this applies to Peck also. I feel like there's definitely going to be a point where it's just going to be like, even if neither of them are working there, like Hidden Variable is going to reach out to them being like, hey, you two are people that we trust, the community trusts you two, help us out with this patch. Whether decisions will be sound or not is, I don't know, it's up to debate, but at least I think they will be chosen to mediate between like the community and whatnot because they trust that, you know, they'll listen to the community. So in a sense,
God,
like,
I hope it's not a community-led balance patch.
I don't think it's going to be a community-led balance patch, but I think community is going to be able to weigh in on. It's like, hey, this is the reason why that change is stupid, and you know what? We'll probably be able to see a lot of that unfold. We'll worry about it in May, or not May, April, March, April.
Yeah, straight up. Okay, first of all, my first change: Peacock gets all 3 bombs on screen at once. All right, first of all, that's the most important.
Yeah, get rid of that cooldown shit. I don't want that.
Second of all, Beat Extend gets an EX version. All right, it covers just the full screen, grab and strike invulnerable. But it you know, it has counterplay because it can be hit by a doubles car, so you know, so it's fine. So that's the balance ethos, right? As long as there's one thing that can counterplay it, then it's fine. You know, doubles, and then now we're giving doubles grab the ability to happy birthday again, but now all air grabs can happy birthday, so you know, so it's fair. You know,
will the animations like be adjusted for it? Like, is it gonna make sense, or is it just gonna look stupid as fuck with another character?
No, everyone has doubles air grab now.
Everyone has doubles air grab.
Yeah.
I love the idea of just like during your air grab animation, your sprite changes to double. Like the icon in the top left also changes to double. It's just like you're playing as double, but just for the air grab.
Yeah. And also, Hatred installs a level 3, but now it's permanent. So you know, so it's fine.
Hell yeah.
And Squiggly gets a gun, but it fires blanks.
Damn, that's basically what playing Squiggly in general feels like. So
of course you would take that. If Hatred install got permanent, it could be worth 5 meters, and that would be broken as shit.
I think it would be really cool to. Okay, so this would completely overhaul Painwheel as a character, and it's not something I would ever recommend in a balance patch. But it would be a really cool concept, just good old skull fan theory kind of shit, to turn it into levels where it compounds, kind of like Mariah from the old JoJo game, where she installs hatred more and more and more as she progresses. So like, first level 2 you do is like only a little bit of hatred, like it's not as good as the current hatred install, but it's permanent. And then the second one you do makes it as good as it is now. The third one you do would make it better than what it is now and gives you way more frame advantage, more armor, so on and so forth. I think it'd be kind of a cool concept if you can balance around that. Way out of the scope for a balance patch, but I think it'd be a cool idea.
Yeah. I mean, Painwheel could throw the blade wrap, baby, and then it just works like a Mabuki V-Trigger 2, right? With the shuriken boomerang thing. Like, that's pretty much in Street Fighter 5 already. Jetta dashes with blood. Yeah, true. She gets Jetta dashes.
You can have the same character on the same team.
Dude, I was talking to Craig. I was always saying, like, if I could mod this game, that would be the one mod I'd want to try just to see, like, make a triple big man combo video. You know what I mean?
Why would you even need a triple big man for a combo video? You would only need 2. What are you gonna do? Call 2 assists?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm modding the game. If I'm modding the game already, man, come on.
Damn. Throwing all integrity out the window.
Yeah, of course. With my made-up Skullgirls mod, you had no integrity. This also, you guys know that the new balance patch will actually install a rootkit on your computer. You know, just to throw it back to the Street Fighter 5.
In fact, Annie is the rootkit. If you don't get the DLC, you don't get the rootkit, but you actually absolutely need the DLC.
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta get Annie, and as you do combos with her, she just mines Bitcoin from your computer and deposits it to an offshore account.
Anyways,
the more optimal the combo, the harder you mine.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. Congratulations to SwiftFox Dash, you are the winner for the first.
Who could have foreseen this coming?
Shut the fuck up. You gotta make it somewhat exciting, man, right? Like, I mean, SwiftFox Dash is undeniably the best player here, right? But it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool seeing, like, Swing Beats get one chance, right? Consistently, too. Every single match, he got one chance. And as soon as SwiftFox Dash fell out of it, he was able to turn it around. Graham wasn't really able to give SwiftFox Dash too much of a run for his money. I think SwiftFox Dash was either all warmed up or just turned something on and was just playing on a whole new level and just turned it up to an 11. It was fucking crazy. But they were cool games nonetheless. Like, even though it was just like SwiftFox Dash like waltzing through, like it was definitely cool games all the way through. And I thought that was really, really fun to watch. Nonetheless, SwiftFox Dash, first place. Congratulations, you get the first place prize pool chunk. Swing Beats, you got second place. And Graham Sandwich, congratulations, you got third place. All 3 of you can reach out to me. Just go ahead and shoot me in. Wait. What the fuck did I do? Graham Sandwich was second place, right? Yeah, bracket is wrong. What the fuck is going on here? How did this happen? Give Graham less money. I'll fix his bracket after the stream. Don't worry about it. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I promise you guys.
You did lose his finals wrong?
Yeah, I did lose his finals wrong. How the fuck did this happen? I'm so sure I chose Graham Sandwich was the winner. I don't know what the fuck happened. Okay, I'll worry about that later. I'll fix that. Yeah, Graham demoted to third. Nah, congratulations to you 3. Go ahead and DM me ASAP, whether by... Graham, I'll fix it after the stream. God damn it, shut up. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys your money. Go ahead and DM me with your PayPal information. Yes, I do need a PayPal email address. I can send you your money. I'll get you your money ASAP. Thanks again for playing, everyone. And... what else? I don't know. Thank you, Kenji, for co-hosting. Appreciate it.
SoundCloud.com/KenTheG. You know what it is.
Yeah, the price has been paid. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this whole thing. Peace.